Testing, testing. What's up, peeps? Welcome in. This is the Senzu Talks podcast where we discuss everything nerdy and anime and gaming and news and all that good stuff. So, hope you guys enjoy this. So, let's get into it. Down eye. That move was sick. Yo, let's go,
dude. Nice fucking hit.
All right, welcome in, everyone. Let's see. So, this is the Senzu Talks podcast where we discuss anything gaming and anime related. Introductions. So, I am Walrush, gaming addict, anime nerd, Dragon Ball Z fanatic, all that good stuff. Let's see. I have a link tree, so check the description for that if you want to check out my other links and follow all my accounts. I got the Buy Me a Coffee account on there if you want to donate to me on there. Support your boy. Just in case there's no donate button from wherever you're watching. I started a reverse Nuzlocke as an announcement on Sparking Zero with the homie DT Dub yesterday, so I posted a video on that, and you can check out the stream if you want to. Let's see. And what game am I playing now? Is that the question?
Now or what new game ever you play?
What new game am I playing? I just been playing Sparking Zero, honestly. I was gonna start doing that Incredibox music thing, but I looked it up. It's just mainly like acapella stuff. Like I was gonna use it for like content creation and stuff. Like instead of doing like using like just like an alternate source of music I can play during streams and stuff, but it doesn't look like that's gonna be a viable option for all right. I think that's everything. Blaine, take it away.
I'm Blaine. You can follow me on Instagram at Blaine37, BLAYNE37. There's a link tree there that'll take you to my Snapchat or Twitch. I'm never on Twitch. I forget I have it. Always on Snapchat. So, like, if you want to talk to me, I'll probably answer because I got nothing else to do with my life. Damn. Ninja, I.
Wait, what'd you say? What did you do?
You said it.
You didn't have to laugh at it. You didn't have to laugh at it. The most, like, the newest game. Not really. I've been playing Fortnite when I do decide to play the game. If I haven't really been playing any much, but I'm about to start Stalker 2. Eventually.
Eventually.
Probably within the next week.
All right, so first topic.
Wow.
Just give Ninja, yeah.
Anyway, guys, 7 Ninja 7, Rumble, Game Jolt, MeWe should lead you back to my channel on 7 Ninja 7. We are about to finish Persona 5 Strikers soon, I think. I don't know 100%, but it feels like it. So that'll be either tomorrow, maybe 8 something EST, or it'll be after, probably Saturday. Regardless, do we have something Sunday? Did you switch the day up to Sunday?
Yeah, I'm having like a Thanksgiving thing on another side of the family on Saturday. So I asked if who wants to do it Friday or Sunday. I think Hunter was the only one who voted for Sunday.
I'm cool with Sunday. It's not a deal. Not big. am a connoisseur, ninja connoisseur. I am a ninja fanatic. Okay, I'll probably bring up my ninja knowledge as time goes on. When whatever we're talking about. Regardless, the game that I've been playing recently is a game called The Crew Motorfest. It's the most newest game I've been playing. And bro, listen, even though I'm not on PS5, this world is beautiful. I mean, performance is pretty good. I kind of just like driving around. I find myself like flying a plane a lot though, because like I don't feel like driving down the street a bunch of different ways just to get where something could be like a meter off. So like I'll just fly a plane most of the way. So I'm pretty good at flying apparently. But like you know, the driving part I gotta get used to. Regardless, I've been enjoying the game and see you hope you see you in a race.
Really? The flying part is what you like?
I like driving, but like
Oh,
getting from place to place requires a plane. If you want to do it fast. Boating is actually the easiest thing to do in the game, though.
Alrighty.
We already did this.
See here. Not gonna lie, I didn't look up too many topics. You know what? We'll go with Blaine's first topic.
I have a topic.
Yeah. Stalker
Nice.
2 comes to Xbox soon.
It's already on Xbox.
Oh, it's on Xbox.
I think it came probably like 3 to 2 weeks ago.
I'm surprised it's not on PS5.
What is Stalker 2? My coworker was telling me about this game the other day.
So, from my aspect of the trailer I watched last weekend, it's a survival game to where you just like find other stalkers, which is like I guess the type of person you are. It's like you can find their gear and like load up with guns, and every gun shoots different, and you could join factions and fight other factions and stuff like that. But it's like a survival wasteland type of thing, but you're not fighting creatures like Fallout or zombies or anything like that. It's against other humans.
Yeah.
And sometimes you get like plague monsters and plague dogs and plague people.
Yeah, there's dogs and stuff like that. I don't know if there's zombies because like I said, I haven't played the game yet. Probably gonna start it either this weekend or next week, or maybe tomorrow
mutants.
since I got nothing going on.
Yeah, they got mutants, but like they ain't got zombies per se. Unless you want to count the monolith people, they're kind of like a hive mind in a way.
Yeah.
So what I read, this game plays kind of like Fallout in a bit, like not with the VATS, but like you know, you reload a weapon, you ain't got to fill the mag like you're playing Tarkov. There's got some Tarkov elements, like you need to feed yourself, and like get some water and stuff like that. But you're not like, you've got like a light heal or like a strong heal, but then you have like I think a tourniquet that you have to use. You've also just got bandages, stuff like that. So I think like that there's some Tarkov elements, but like they're not really focused on you knowing about the individual piece and stuff like that. And from what I've seen, there's still some glitches in there, but it's like monsters, like you said about factions. There is a story. There is a story through all of it, but like the way I look at it is that imagine you're like the average civilian. You decide to become a mercenary inside of the Fallout world, right? You decide to become a mercenary, and you're doing odd jobs, and sometimes you have to get into gunfights with other factions along the way to do your job. You're not special. You could die at any moment. You can get companions, but they're just other stalkers that could potentially be an enemy down the road. If you were to wrong that faction you're in, and pretty much you could just do that like as long as you're playing the game. Like there is a main story, but like I guess at the end of the day, what you're really there for is that classic stalker doing jobs to survive kind of a game.
Okay. Yeah, my coworker showed me gameplay. It looks like he's just like attacking other like monsters and stuff. There's like a lot of different type of monsters you can fight.
I saw like a lot of like So I saw that you need to in this game you do need to repair your guns. There's like they do decay. There's also and your guns can probably still work, but they'll jam more the worse they are. I see the guy yesterday. He was going through like 3 to 4 guns because he was like, "All right, I need to get like a gun," but like the guns he was finding were off the enemies. The enemies' guns were like extremely worn down when they weren't using them. So that happened. But you got to repair the guns. Ammo. I won't say ammo's not plentiful. It's just again, if your guns are bad, it doesn't matter. So kind of how that is. You kind of got this like inventory where you have to make sure it fits within your bag. So that means like let's say you got a rectangle for a gun, and let's say you got like maybe a bag of food or whatever. You need to somehow place that right in your bag in order to be able to put it in there. It's not just let me slot it in there and do it. Wait.
Is it like
and weight's a thing as well.
Is it a pretty hot game like coming out right now?
I mean, Stalker, from my experience, is a very niche game, but like the cult following is strong enough that it became loud enough that the mainstream knows about it. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I know it was on PlayStation, not PlayStation, PC by itself for a hot minute. I think
I know it's
Stalker.
on PlayStation. Well, the first one.
Stalker's on PlayStation?
Yeah, there's like a trilogy on there.
Oh.
Of course, I don't want to play the new old one because it's like, I remember I was seeing a guy. He said like you could shoot a gun, you're aiming directly at the target, and somehow the accuracy is off enough that there's a high chance you'll miss. So it's like, I was like, nah, I'm good.
Charm City.
Just looking for experience there. Charm.
Yeah, cause like for me to hear about it from like a coworker, sounds like it's gotten pretty high up there. What the? I still live on Rumble? I'm not seeing Rumble viewer count.
I am currently checking you out myself. Wait, how did I get on him? In a second.
Yeah, it looks like I am. I don't know what happened to my viewer count. Yeah, I'm chilling. Alright, yeah, so it's a pretty big deal, it sounds like, this game. That's the gist I'm getting of it. Like my coworker said, like the aliens are kind of buggy right now. So if it's on Xbox, it's not on PS5. I bet it's on PC, right? Yeah, it has to be on PC.
Yeah, it's on PC.
PC and Xbox are kind of closely tied together. So it doesn't surprise me that it would surprise me more if some games were on PC but not Xbox. To be.
It's still odd to me that it's not on PS5 because, like, I remember it wasn't even too long ago that Stalker 1 came on, and then like I started seeing news about Stalker 2 again. So I'm like, why is Stalker 1 on PS4 but not like a Stalker 2 on PS5? That's odd.
We'll probably see in the future. It's probably like an Xbox exclusive at first or something.
Yeah.
Let's see. Charm City sent me some good topics. Check those in a bit. I'm gonna go down the list to see what we haven't covered last week. Upcoming anime releases, dates on 25, Solo Leveling Season 2, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, let's go! Can't wait for that. One Punch Man Season 3, oh shit, I did not know that was coming out next year. Sakamoto Days.
Yeah. I'm probably watching Sakamoto Days. I watched a couple, I read a couple of chapters already in Sakamoto Days. It's pretty good. I think we talked about this already, but in case you don't remember, basically, a guy that was originally a hitman decided to quit being a hitman because he wanted to be with his be normal with his wife.
Yeah, go ahead.
And now, like while he's trying to be normal, people were trying to kill him because you don't just quit being a hitman. And so other people were trying to kill him, and he's trying to protect his wife while also doing it in a non-lethal way, so that the other hitman, well, number one, they don't die, but his wife basically doesn't want blood on his hands anymore, and so that's kind of what's going on. But he's kind of like, let's think of John Wick, but non-lethal right now. The reason he's so bulky is he's in dad bod mode, but if he like gets to like in the zone, like he's going to be like that guy again.
So, doesn't this add to that one topic we had, that nerding out pondering topic? Should heroes have the no-kill rule?
Heroes should still not have the no-kill rule. Look, listen, I understand why he's doing it, but in the grand scheme of things, if they die, they don't come back. I get why he's doing it. He's also trying to make sure, like, potentially they're not going to go too hard on him because he's not killing them. But the reality of the situation is if he dies, his family loses a provider. So if I have to choose, I've got to kill him, even if my wife has a problem with it. She just doesn't have to know. I'm gonna put it like that. She just doesn't have to know.
I don't know. I like the whole no killing rule stuff. Like, I think it's just a heavy burden on someone's conscience.
I'm not saying it's not a heavy burden. I'm just saying, like, there comes a time where you say, okay, this guy is past the line, and once I'm here, if I let this happen, it's gonna happen again and again and again. And I know this because it's already happened again and again and again. So I gotta do something about it, right? And so it's like, either I do something about myself, or I maybe go to the judges and try to make them do it. But the reality of the situation is if I try to make the judges do it, and they won't do it, they're probably going to try to get me, because it's easier to get a hero, apparently, than it is to get a villain.
Maybe. I see your point, but it's like finding a diamond in the rough. You know, like, well, if you turn one person from being a killer to a non-killer, that speaks volumes. Versus killing everybody and making sure nobody keeps coming back and no one turns into a good guy.
I mean, there's levels to this. We're not talking about a common thief. We're not talking about we're not talking about anything on that level, okay? Right? Stealing a car, not a problem. Bank robbing, not a problem. It's still thievery, I guess. There's levels to it. Random fight, still not a problem. But there's levels to it. Once they get past a certain line, or like, hey, would probably a father would probably take that guy out if they hurt their kid or did something to their spouse or whatever. You know, a father or a husband would do this. There's that line, and you're like, hey, that guy's gone. Like, it's not that surprising because it's just it got to that point.
I mean, like, Vegeta committed mass genocide. He didn't hurt Gohan, but his lackey Nappa was hurting Gohan. Was about to kill Gohan. Goku didn't kill Nappa. But it wasn't Goku who killed him. It wasn't Goku who killed him. All he did was break his spine, make sure he can't fight no more. It was Vegeta who killed him.
Listen. If Piccolo was still alive, we've all seen what Piccolo does in movies. We've all seen it, okay? If Piccolo was alive, he's gone, okay? Krillin would have taken him. Did you see Krillin? Remember Krillin was out to do to Vegeta and Goku had to stop him? Listen.
Yeah.
If you don't think Krillin wouldn't have took Nappa out with the Kien's on?
That doesn't mean, like, Goku's the one with the no-kill rule. Or he doesn't have a no-kill rule, but he's got a limit.
Ain't got nothing to do with the fact that the others were willing to put him down right then and there, okay? The only reason that didn't happen is because Krillin's like, I respect my boy enough to listen to him. But if this happens again, it's over. Okay, that's kind of how it is.
I mean,
Everyone's
but-
still on edge ever since Vegeta's heard. Everyone's still on edge.
I mean, Piccolo was like trying to rule the world, and Goku didn't kill him, and look how that turned out. Like all of these, he's a dedicated babysitter for Goku and Gohan now. He's a full-on
bro.
good guy.
He completely outskilled him to a degree that he's too scared of him. He's completely outskilled Piccolo to a degree that he's completely scared of Goku. Not in the sense that he's outright worried about his life, but he's completely outskilled him. That, and he's already had to deal with Raditz situation. Now he killed King Piccolo. Okay, how did he do it? Oh, he gave himself over to his younger self. That guy did that because he got too weak, and he was like, "I gotta do something. I'm gonna die." And so he killed King Piccolo. That's why he did the thing he did. So then Piccolo Jr. is alive, and he's like, I guess I'm gonna be different than my dad now because
Nah, no way.
I'm not that great anymore. Yeah. Raditz shows up. Gotta work with Goku. I'm gonna train his son. Oh, I kind of like this kid. He's all right. He treats you like a friend. And so what happened? Saiyan Saga. And then like what does Piccolo say in the bridge? Done. You know what I'm saying? So there are things that happen, but guess what? Goku killed that rat. Goku killed that dude.
Who did he
was a
kill?
delayed one, like bleeding someone out. He killed King Piccolo. He caused him to, in a formal way, bleed out and give himself out to young Piccolo. That's what happened there.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Straight through his chest. Straight through his chest.
There's a couple times he killed some people, but I think there's like for the most part there's a lot of people who should have died that Goku did. Like he gave Frieza like 100,000 chances to live and live a good life, and then in the end he didn't.
And Whis even said it himself. The whole reason that Frieza blew up the planet is because of his passivity, his naivety.
Wow.
And Whis was right. Should have took about. I had to go to Super real quick. Had to throw it out. No, the Angel talked about it. Why are we talking about Dragon? Can't get away from it.
Yeah, let's move on a little bit. Let's move on a little bit. Let's see. Oh, here's a good one. Hell's Paradise Season 2 is coming out next year, baby. Who's excited for this one?
I'm ready.
I'm so excited. I want to know more about Beniharu's past and stuff.
I'm just ready to see. I want to see more of like, cause we got like a little glimpse of what's his name? What the fuck is the main character's name?
Beniharu.
Gabimaru.
Gabimaru.
I
Yeah.
don't know where I got Benny from.
I'm trying to figure that out myself.
I thought you said Ben.
I know the whole manga's done.
Yeah, cause.
Um,
Oh, go ahead, Seven Ninja.
I kind of want to read it, but I kind of want to not do it. But like for the longest time, I did not know about season 2, and I was like, I kind of want to read this story because this guy looks like he's gonna be my goat ninja that has like fantasy elements to it. For the longest time, I kind of do, but I kind of don't. It's a conundrum.
Well, I'm glad, Blaine, you fucking suggested that anime, because that, like, of all the animes we've watched for nerding out so far, like, this was probably like the only one that I was like, oh damn, bro, I'm like hooked immediately, you know. Like I wanted to like keep watching every single episode, like and since season 2 is already coming out, I'm guessing like season 1's been out for like a year or two, so that's why season 2 is coming out so soon. So basically, you timed it pretty right. Like season 2 is coming out.
I think it's been out for like a year or two. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So perfect fucking timing, because like once I got to like episode like 5 or 6, I'm like, oh shit. like I'm already running out of episodes. I'm like halfway through this thing. Damn. And then like once I got to like 10 or 11, I was like, oh no, bro, like it's ending already. Fuck. But now season 2 is coming out, so hell yeah, can't wait for that. And like one thing I didn't like about the anime, well, I mean it's like it's a good thing because it leaves me wanting more. But we just saw Gabimaru learn how to use Tao. And he uses it on those like weaker enemies, you know. I want to see him use it on one of the big Tenzins or whatever, Tenzas or something.
Bro. You know, the way I want to know the difference of this, we saw Gabimaru use jutsus, right? His fire thing. But then we also seen him use Tao. And I'm like, I thought he was using Tao before because usually, like, you know, chakra, that's usually the baseline energy that everyone has. Just need to know how to tap into it. So I'm thinking that's what it is. But apparently he has no idea what Tao is. So if he has no idea what Tao is, and he's never been using it, then Tao's an entirely different thing.
I mean, I think they hinted, they said that he was probably using elements of Tao or a little bit, like he just didn't know. But still, he didn't have like the whole grasp and concept of it. So now he's got like now he's got like not fully mastered it, but he's like at least like in the realm of knowing it and stuff. So that's pretty dope. But yeah, bro, like dude, like once like they were showing in the last couple episodes like all the like the B squad fighting the Tenzin, I was like, dude, this is gonna be the final fight, bro. Like I want to see Gabimaru get back in the ring, like because we saw him fight a Tenzin without Tao, and he put up a pretty damn good fight, you know. He almost won that one. So now that he's got Tao, like I just can't wait to see what he's gonna look like.
Dude, the beast, bro, is crazy. Like, so I'm seeing Devil May Cry.
Yes. Demon Slayer movies coming out. I still need to watch the rest of season 3. I think they came out with season 4 recently.
I honestly don't know why, but I stopped watching Demon Slayer. Like I watched up to a point, and I was like, this anime looks beautiful. I really like it, and then I just stopped. I don't know why, because it still had episodes to go, but I was just like, I'm good. I don't care anymore.
Well, what season did you stop on?
I remember specifically he was fighting a guy that was like, he had spider abilities, and he just cut his head off, but he actually didn't cut his head off.
First season.
Yeah.
So
I was like, this is great.
I
just stopped watching it.
How it's gonna happen apparently is like the last final, because like we're close to the end. How they're gonna do it is they're gonna make 3 movies for the last ending bit of the anime.
Oh, kind of like Attack on Titan with the last 2 end movies, but with 3.
Yeah, it's gonna be, but 3 is apparently it's gonna be 3 animes. We're on the last arc apparently. Muzan's Castle.
Interesting. Alright, I need to catch up because I think season 3 is when they started fighting the split personality, not like actually split personality, but they split into like 4 different or 5 different demons with all different like sides of a personality. And like one of them was a scared little tiny one. And then they all like joined back into one again. I stopped after like they joined back into one because like I don't know, it just seemed like too much plot armor. Like everyone should have died.
Are you talking about like Tengen fight?
Tengen?
Yeah, the guy with he's got like
that was
3 girlfriends.
That was the red light district arc. He's talking about the Sword Smith Village arc.
Yes, that one. Like in every episode, everyone should have died like at least 2 to 3 times. But they always get saved. I was just like, it was just too much for me. I was like, bro, like, no one's ever gonna die on the good guy's side. So like, I got kind of tired of it. I mean, it's still like good. I need to finish it, but that just got too much for me. Let's see, Kaiju number 8, season 2. I know you're ready for this one, 7 Ninja.
I am too. That shit was lit as hell.
Oh, you seen it too, Blaine?
Oh, I loved it.
Dude, it's so fire, bro.
I think he was here with us. Aren't you
No,
here with
this
us
is
when we talked
this
about
is the one that Pope suggested.
I watched it as it was coming out. Like I was watching it in sub. That's how like much I liked it. I rarely watch anything in sub unless like I want to want it to watch it. So
in the dark side.
no. And I'm the same way with
The light,
I'm
matter
the
of
same.
fact. The light.
I'm I'm the same way when it comes with manga. Like if I really enjoyed the anime, I'll read the manga. Like I did that with Tokyo Ghoul. Don't bash on me, it's really good. They did fuck it up in the second season.
I
I
think
did that.
me now to bash you.
I did that with Assassination Classroom, and I want to read Full Metal Alchemist.
No, let's talk about Tokyo Ghoul a little bit.
Is it
Second season.
Reading that?
Wait, go ahead, Seven Ninja.
Is it worth reading Full Metal Alchemist? Because I felt like they finished the story off. Is there like more after the ending of Brotherhood?
No, but I think the manga's done because like after that, so Full Metal Alchemist, the first one, they just said fuck the ending of blah blah blah, and none of it's canon. It's not a canon ending. And so Full Metal, like Brotherhood, is canon, and that's what the manga's based off of. And there's no more because Al lost his alchemy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So or Edward. But I want to read it because it was such an amazing fucking story. Like it was amazing in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna read it eventually.
You just want like a different perspective and see what like is different and stuff.
That's what I did with like Assassination Classroom. Everything is canon. There's like a little bit different in like the last 2 episodes, but normally it's all the same. So what they did with Tokyo Ghoul is they went from canon to the manga. They stopped writing the manga by the time they wanted to put the second season out because the first season did so well. So they did their own thing. The studio did, so that's why it got so much hate. And then they went to the season 3, which is back on the manga, so that's why it's like a big switch up. But if you read it, it makes perfectly good sense. Like even with the second season kind of having nothing like the manga was, it still makes sense if you watch, like if you pay attention. And because at the end he battles this the white haired dude, which is like one of the best CCG agents, which he ends up working for. He loses his memory. He doesn't remember nothing from like 20 years of his whole life. From 1 to 20, he doesn't remember nothing. So then he became like the squad of a Queensay or whatever, not Queensay, Quinks, which is fucking
the ghoul hybrids.
Investigators with something in them so they can use ghoul abilities, but they have frames on them so they gradually use their power so they don't go all out, so they're not like technically a ghoul, they're still considered human. And that's what they did with Heisei, which is Kaneki's alter ego, or not alter ego but other ego, because that's actually Kaneki. That's what they did with him, is he's treated as human because he doesn't remember being a ghoul. And if he like loses his mind and then goes rabid, they treat him as a SS rated ghoul, the eye patch. And it's kill on sight at that point, which they never had to do. The amazing story, I loved it. When I was reading it, literally the last thing was, on the last picture was a coffee mug and it said the end, and I was like, damn, this is really it, huh? I even started reading the light novels. I only made it through like a quarter of one light novel. I have it. I just gotta finish it.
Yeah, I didn't even finish the last episode of Tokyo Ghoul. That like season 3 is when like he turned into Heisei, and like it just went from he was like this badass, like he's not like part of like the main character's team, but he like ran away and joined like some crazy ghoul squad. And then like it becomes this dude, where's our main character? Why is he kind of going rogue a little bit? And then like he's still kind of a good guy. He has like this no kill rule type of thing. And then like it kind of ends on a cliffhanger where like It's kind of hard to explain. But then all of a sudden, when we come back from season 2 to season 3, now he's part of like the police investigator squad. And his memories is wiped. It's like, what happened, bro? Like,
So I
it's
could
just all
fully
weird.
explain. I could fully explain if you want me to.
I'll go for it.
So he decided to stay away from the cafe to protect Toka, the old man, all those people. So he joined Ogiri Tree, which was, the bad ghoul like club or whatever the fuck you want to call organization.
Mhm.
So he joined them. This is in the anime only. It's not like that in the manga. So he joined them just to protect them. Like he's still like, if they were gonna make a move on them, he was like, "Fuck no," blah blah blah. This, and then at the ending of season 2, where he was carrying Hide and all that, he goes to fight the dude with the white hair. Like that's where it cuts in. It doesn't show that fight scene, which is stupid as hell.
I know.
It doesn't show that
bro.
fight scene though.
I can't believe
But
that.
he wins. Kaneki loses and loses all his memory. And so what happened was the white-haired dude, who was an amazing investigator, he's a special grade investigator. He's like really well. What he decided to do was take him and make him like part of the Quinks, like make him the head captain over that to show them how they use their abilities after they put that squad into there. So he doesn't remember anything of him being Ken Kaneki. He does not remember the eye patch. He remembers none of them. So what we're watching in Re is him go through an identity crisis. He goes from Ken trying to, like, Kaneki trying to say, "You need me, don't push me away," and then you see more about his childhood and all that. Like we already saw a little bit, like his mom did all this. But then you actually see, like, hey, his mom low-key abused him and stuff like that, and it pushed Kaneki back out. But he went back to black-haired. You got the black-haired Reaper. And then that's when he was still kind of like doing that's when he was being like a double agent. He was still like part of the CCG, but still doing his own things for the ghouls. That's when he knew who he was, but he was going to be a double agent. Then he decided to go fully back to the ghoul. He got married, had a kid, and then became one of the strongest, like the strongest ghoul and all that. Which another thing that was not off, but that they did was the CCG, like the ghoul investigators, is ran by ghouls. A high clan of ghouls.
Yes.
Is ran by ghouls. So they had multiple clones of where Kaneki got his person, like his thing, Rize. Multiple clones of her. And they were just putting, so there was couple eye patch, like one-eyed ghouls. You had the off-market owl that was used to be an investigator. The not special grade, but he watched his special grade partner die. I forgot his name, and he became a one-eyed ghoul. He's pretty tough. And then the actual owl, the one-eyed ghoul, had a kid who was considered the owl as well. Was the one-eyed ghoul, like the only one that was born from a human and a ghoul somehow survived, other than Kaneki's kid, because Kaneki's originally human. He's not an actual ghoul, so like he's like a hybrid basically, but not. He's still considered full human, like if through DNA and all that. So the shit Toka had to do just to have his kid to survive. So his kid is also like the second hybrid of a fucking ghoul and a human. Which I would like to see how she portrays in that, but we're not gonna get no more. The story's over. But he became like, I'm not gonna lie, like people say, can they beat Goku? I think Final Form Kaneki, the King of Ghouls, low disc Goku. Not gonna lie to nobody. And I know, Squall, I know that's your favorite character, bro. I'll put a lot on Goku's name, but like that ass.
Oh my god,
bruh.
Fighting words.
Oh wow.
Like, I don't think like, I swear, he is something else.
He didn't say that.
I'm gonna have to go see the final episode, because I didn't like how he turned into like a giant ghoul, and then it became let's go save the city.
Yeah, cause like Kaneki was never evil, you know. Like he did what he had to do to survive and protect the people he loved and cared about. That's why, and he never ate humans. That's why you got the centipede. He cannibalism. He ate other ghouls. That's what turned him psychotic and like all that messed up in the fucking head, and that's what you got the centipede from. But in the manga, he started his own organization to fight a Tree. He left the coffee shop just like he did in the anime, but he started his own organization instead of, you know, going with Tree. And then you know, he started his own organization again, and you know, did his own thing there. But it's a really good book. If you have not watched or read, I recommend it to the people out there.
What's up, Lynn? Welcome in. Yeah, I don't know about him being stronger than Goku. I don't know. Like, I need to watch the final episode because, like, I'm more of a fan of a singular, like, normal-bodied, overpowered, like, enemy. When it's like one giant enemy wrapping around the whole city, or like as big as a Titan, I don't know, like, weird to me. Like, yeah,
that one was weird. It was just, I don't remember exactly what happened, but they had to find them and stuff like that. It was all the higher ups of the CCG's plan. Like, it was them being absolute dickheads. They're evil. The CCG is evil. Fuck them.
Let's see. So Kaiju number 8, season 2 is coming out. Can't wait for that. Oh yeah, you guys were talking about mangas and stuff. Like, yeah, I agree with the whole idea of reading mangas. It is a little time consuming. Are you playing Brawlhalla? Is this just a podcast? It's a little bit of both. It's gaming and a podcast. Like I kind of paused the gameplay to like focus more on the combo from time to time. But yeah, like, so I'll be reading like the manga because, like, I don't know, if I really like an anime, I'll read the manga. Like, I've read most of the Dragon Ball Z manga, like from Dragon Ball all the way up to like Android Saga. And I've read, I don't know if you guys seen Silent Voice.
Silent Voice. I know what that is.
Oh, it's such a sad anime. It's
I've
a
seen
movie. Yeah, so it's a movie on
Oh,
Netflix.
this guy's depressed.
Huh?
That guy's depressed. I remember that.
Yeah, he's depressed. It's about suicide and a deaf girl. So yeah, I read the manga on that one, and like I thoroughly enjoyed both forms of like media. Like the manga actually has like a whole different part of like the manga like that the anime didn't show. Like the high schoolers all try to create like a film that was never in the movie. Like in the movie, they're never trying to create their own film. And like, have you seen it, 7 Ninja?
I just know about this guy because somebody did like a video essay about it. This guy like tried to jump off the
bridge.
Dude, he tried to jump off. Anyway, yeah, the bridge. Anyway, let's not get you taken off. But I heard about it basically.
Yeah, so there's like a bunch of different stuff. There's like I don't know. There's like a lot of cool differences in the manga than the anime show or movie. So I agree with reading the manga. Like if you really like the anime, but of course I'm gonna prefer the anime over the manga overall. Let's see. Kaiju number 8, season 2. Can't wait for that. I'm looking forward to that.
I can tell you, without getting too many spoilers, they all start to go down their own path. Like we kind of know that, but like it plays into their weapons. I'll put it like that. They all start going down their own path to some degree. So I'm ready to see what that looks like. I'm gonna be real though. I'm actually at the most recent chapter. It's not that much further out, so it might just be second season and then we're done, or maybe even a movie after the second season. That's what I'm seeing.
Think so?
It's really not that far. I think so. It's like only 116 chapters. It might be lower than that, matter of fact.
And the manga's already done?
No, the manga's not done. It's just it would be so if they did season 2, it would be so close that it might as well be. It seems to me what's gonna happen is they're gonna get to season 2 to catch up to like where the manga is as of today, and like kill the last guy that we know might be the big guy, and then like it's kind of over unless like there's some other big guy after it. But the way it looks to me right now, you already know who the guy is. You've seen him before. It's just that like once he gets there, he seems to be really, really powerful. So we're gonna like see where that goes. Because like right now, it just looks like it looks like this is just the final boss, and it's over after that. Kind of like did you read or did you know anything about the end of like My Hero Academia? I think I talked about it.
No, I didn't. I don't know the ending on that.
I won't spoil that. I won't spoil that.
I know the ending, but I haven't watched it. TikTok be spoiling off my ass.
Mm-hmm. But basically, I think like after they deal with this last guy, I think the story is over, and we just kind of have either a time skip situation, or like, because his goal really is to stand beside that girl, and he's doing it in a different way, you know, and we kind of already see that, but his main goal is this, and they're supposed to be defending the planet. This could go on forever, even after they die, right? Because monsters are always going to be a thing. So this story could easily end with them two just looking over a city and staring at a big monster and looking at each other. Ready to fight? Yeah, alright. There you go. That's literally how this could end.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sudden death.
I'm done.
Alright, let me do this OT real quick. Alright. So you're talking about My Hero Academia still, or are you talking about Kaiju number 8?
I was talking about Kaiju 8.
Alright, so what I remember was that we're going to we see the final enemy. You're talking about the hybrid, and you're talking about the other guy who's like human-sized kaiju, right?
We've seen him before, is what I'm going to say. We've seen him before, so you already know who it could be. But unless they go the route of showing off like another enemy at the end, this guy seems to be the final enemy. And so I think the story will end soon, and what we'll just see is one of those situations where it's like, okay, this is their job, kind of like, you know, how heroes in comics are still having to fight villains, even if their villains have died, they're still having to fight villains. There's probably still going to be monsters, and they're just fighting them continuously. So I kind of expect to see maybe even an older man, Kafka, talking to an older sniper chick, and they're just sitting there still in the battle, and they're like, "You ready to go out to battle?" And he's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Yeah." They look into each other's eyes and shoot off into the sunset. That's kind of how I see this ending, because technically we don't know if there's any more monsters besides whoever's creating them, and we don't know who's creating them, so it could easily go on forever.
We've seen him before. I'm trying to think, who is this guy now? Be honest.
Well, I'm not trying to spoil anything, so keep that out of your mind. But we've seen him before.
But we've seen the dude in the kaiju number 9 or whatever in human form.
That's true.
So I'm assuming he's the guy, but if it's supposed to be another guy, another human or something. I'm just trying to think. Ooh.
Let's see. What else we got here? heard of
Chainsaw
the
Man the
Apothecary.
movie is coming out next year.
I heard that Dingy right now is finally realized how much he's being manipulated, and he's kind of either fighting back or he's breaking down. So I'm kind of expecting that to be, if that movie, if that's supposed to be like what that's about. That's what I've been hearing about in the manga recently, is that Dingy finally knows what's going on now, as before he did not. Maybe that's what the reason the arc's about.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So he's mentally breaking down from like all the deception and shit.
That's from what I understand. That's what I understand. Now, I don't know if that's what's going on in that arc, but that's what I think's happening. Because that was something big not too long ago. I remember hearing a lot about that. Cat
I'd
up
like
to.
to see this.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. What am I saying then?
I see. All right, One Piece Egghead arc. I don't know what that's about. That'd be a Hunter topic right there.
Well, you know, Hunter's not here, but guess we could talk about. He brought up like Pokemon should be like a part of the big three.
I don't
think so?
know what the heck that's about, bro. I think
So,
he's just
I
hating
was
on
like-
Bleach, bro. I think he's just
So,
hating on Bleach.
With my thing is what like Hunter doesn't understand, I'm guessing, or a lot of people, why Bleach is in the big fucking three. One, it's from that generation of who had the best manga sales, and that was Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece. Alright? So Dragon Ball's not in the big three because it was before those three. Nothing after that's in the big three because it was after those three. During that time, it was those with the best manga sales. That's why they're considered the big three. I don't care what nobody says. It goes off manga sales. Not anime, not nothing like that. It's the manga sales. How well it did. Bleach did well. Why? Because it's really fucking good. And you need someone there. Y'all need to watch it.
Watched it. I watched all
I know
of it.
you did. I know you did. We be talking about it. But they just need to watch it. It's so good. I get it. He's overpowered. So what? All
I don't
right?
think he's that
Who isn't?
overpowered.
He is literally. He's
I think he's
Soul
definitely
Reaper.
strong as fuck,
Swing
but I don't
Say.
think he's overpowered. He's not
he
like
has hollow in him. He literally all of, like the big bloodlines that man has in him. You know why? It's
He
Ichigo
can't
the
be Kaneki
goat.
though.
He the
Can't be
goat.
Kaneki,
And
though.
he- hell nah. I'm gonna ride or die for that man.
He can't be Kaneki.
you
Can't be
ride or die
Kaneki.
for him.
Can't beat Ganeki.
Oh man.
Nah, but I did look it up. Fucking with how he is with Ultra Instinct and all that. Fucking Goku wins. There is some anime
Yeah,
characters
well,
out there
fuck,
Goku can't beat.
I don't know about
There's
that.
a guy from the Dockabot.
He can't beat like Shinra at the end of the fucking manga. He can't beat Shinra from fucking Fire Force.
I don't know about that.
Dude, man literally just said fuck it and made his own universe. What do you mean, bruh? Man can destroy and create universes.
Goku can destroy universes if he wanted to.
But can he create one?
And
No.
that doesn't mean
No.
he's gonna
Okay
win just because
then.
you
Okay
create.
then. Shinra on a different level, bruh.
Or
That man on a different level.
Hime can recreate body limbs. That doesn't mean she's super strong. She can't win no
Bruh,
fights.
She got hella plot of armor. We still don't understand how she got that power.
Listen, bro, y'all are forgetting something. There's a guy called Umagawa in Madaka Box. He could literally erase anything. Okay? He calls it all fiction. He literally can erase your Super Saiyans, your time skips, your creation abilities. It doesn't matter.
No.
All fiction wipes
I got
everything.
someone who could
Listen,
beat him. I know someone who could beat him. It's my boy Seven Ninja.
He's pretty good. But you
Yeah,
know,
he's really
you
good.
and I could be erased.
Yeah.
You and I can lose my abilities because of that dude's power. Literally, all fiction says it doesn't exist no more. It's kind of like that. Did you guys see that not regular show, that Rick and Morty episode where that guy, he's like, don't get too close to him because he could literally make anything canon.
Yeah.
Kind of like that guy, except he can erase anything.
Jeez.
Yeah.
There's
it's just
this
like that
one.
guy.
There's this one anime I want to watch. I don't know if y'all have heard anything about it. It's like it's more of a like a rom-com. I don't know if y'all be into that.
We know Squall ain't heard of it.
Yeah, we know Squall ain't
We
into
know
that.
Squall ain't heard of it.
He's like a mafia dude, and he ends up marrying the mafia leader's daughter or
The girl with the red
whatever.
hair.
Yeah.
The girl with the red hair.
Yeah.
Bro, I watched episode 1 on YouTube. I was like, what the hell is this? This dude's the best. But I think,
Man just started beating the shit out of people.
like, the way I see it is that, like, and I've seen this kind of, to a point where I think it's kind of generic, is that, like, the mafia, we always got that mafia guy, and his lady is supposed to be like, oh, she's super powerful, she gets her way, and her man's kind of kowtows her, and he's kind of trying to tame her, I'm gonna go with bitchiness, and that's kind of what he wants to do, because probably in his life he's seen this through like shows and stuff. Like, this is what the male is supposed to do to the main mafia wife, but like she's kind of normal because like she's like, oh, I'm not actually like that, but now I gotta be this way in order to survive here.
Yeah. Which I don't know if y'all have also seen Bungo Stray Dogs. I think that's how you pronounce it. With the Port Mafia.
Dogs.
They have abilities, and like the main organization that's bad is called the Port Mafia.
I don't think I've heard that one.
It's really good. I think it's considered shonen.
Do they throw hands?
They throw hands.
Okay, Swell might watch that. This guy thinks he's a ninja. I see red shadow powers and I see a cat hand. And he's got a gun.
He got a gun.
Oh no, that's a scholar. Is that an Uzi? Oh, okay. Anyway, no, I haven't seen this yet. No, I don't even know if I
But
will watch.
it's good. I'm on the 3rd season. It's really good. Like, they have really cool abilities and stuff. I don't really understand how they get the abilities, but it's really good. I recommend it.
Bro, speaking of Mafia, there's an anime called 91 Days. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but basically it's a revenge story, and this guy's playing the long game. He's taking out the basically this is what the thing is. Someone killed his best friend, and so now he's trying to kill all the people that mean something to the guy that killed his best friend, and then he's gonna kill that guy at the end. That's kind of his whole game plan. And that's kind of what happens. He makes it look like an accident, so no one really knows. But that's kind of what happens. I won't say there's any outright hand-to-hand, but like, it's kind of psychological. But there are some gunfights, stuff like that does happen. But you know, it's pretty good. I liked it.
Dude, I was still stuck on one of the last topics.
You mean Kana KV go?
No, it was
It was fact check. Goku wins.
Bleach being part of the big 3. I don't know, like even though Hunter's never seen people like heard of it, like I've like a lot of people I know have heard of it.
Yeah, like, really, I'm not gonna say a really good friend of mine, but we played D&D and stuff together. He was like, I went to him about like, yo, do I watch this? Do I skip this? What do I do here? He's like, skip the Bound arc. You don't have to watch it. You either love it or hate it. It really has nothing to do with the story. And I was like, okay. I really went with him with all my stuff. And basically, he put me on. He was like, bro, you need to watch it. Like, I didn't like it when I was younger because I really didn't like, I don't know. I was like young as hell, and then I saw a little bit of blood, and I was like, I don't want to watch this shit. That was weird. I was weird as hell.
I wanted to watch it.
Yeah, I wanted. If
weird
I
as
saw
hell.
blood, I wanted all part of it.
That was weird as hell, and I was like,
wanted
bro, fuck it, I'm watching this shit, and now like I'm basically fully caught up.
Yeah, I wanted to watch it, but I had extremely religious parents. They aren't as bad as they used to be, but they were bad back then, and so I couldn't even watch Harry Potter, and I was like, that sucks, dude. But then I had to watch on the side because we got internet, and basically back to the wall, back to the wall. Watch the windows.
There's this one anime I just watched. It was called it was something. This doctor ends up dying and gets reincarnated as this idol's son, and it was weird. And the idol died, and this man's sole mission, and for protecting his also reincarnated sister, his sole mission with his acting and everything is to find his actual father and kill him because he thinks he's the reason his mom died. And I'm so ready. I need to watch the second season, but it's not on Hulu. I ended a lot of subscriptions, so I can't watch it.
They kind of have a special moment between the. I heard about this. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, Blade, but something happens with the sister.
Oh my god! I don't want to know
what I'm
about
talking
this.
about.
No, not anymore.
You know what I'm talking about?
I might not watch it no more.
Yeah,
Well,
I heard about that.
So I'll explain. This does not significant make what you're saying better anymore. So it doesn't make what you said any better, but still weird because they both got reincarnated. But there's this girl. She was sick, had cancer, something, and her first love was the doctor, right? But and she was completely obsessed with this idol who ends up becoming her mom. So the girl is the sick. The sister is the sick girl who wanted to become an idol. And so they don't know it, but they both got reincarnated. So her first love, the sister's first love from her past life was the doctor who is her brother. I was like, what the fuck? When I found that
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Well, I feel like you're a little lost here, but basically...
Yeah, what anime are you guys talking about?
It starts with an I. I don't really remember the name. Oshinoko? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, something like
Is that what it's called? Oh, no, is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, no.
What does that mean?
Oh, no. It is. It is. I'm not watching that. I didn't really care about it anyway, but yeah, when I heard about that, I was like, wow, they did that. Okay. There's some other enemies out there like that, but this one, some of the other ones are actually worse. This one's at least a little bit okay, I guess. A little bit.
Yeah, I don't know what anime you guys are talking about, to be honest. Let's see.
Okay.
Gintama spin-off.
It dropped into
I don't know what that's about.
Gintama is not. It's a comedy anime. Churro probably likes it or loves it. He's supposed to be a samurai, but samurai aren't samurai anymore because I think the aliens touched down. Basically, the aliens kind of raised their quality of life and technology and stuff like that. But it was during the samurai era, so they're kind of still that way, but they've kind of blended together. Anyway, the show's weird and it's random, and I don't think any of the episodes connect at all to some degree. I mean, I remember seeing a guy slide down a slope, and it was like a sumo, and his dick was basically the brake, and it broke.
What?
That's what I remember now. That was the whole thing. So none of the episodes. I watched it for maybe 20 episodes, and I was like, what is this? This is trash.
Damn, you gave it 20 episodes, bro?
I gave it 20 episodes, and I was just like, this is someone likes this. It's just not connected to anything. And someone's probably going to tell me in the chat or somewhere bro, it's connected out here, there, and everywhere. And I'm like, no, it's not, bro. You're just trying to, you're coping, okay? You're coping. There's something there. There's nothing there.
Hold on, I'm still stuck on the part where you said his dick was a bridge or something like that.
Listen. They were sliding down a slope, like a ski slope, and they were riding a sumo down to the bottom. Well, they were trying to slow themselves down, and then they started noticing blood. So their brakes broke, basically.
Uh-huh.
You could imagine what the brake was.
Well, since you said it was his dick, the only thing I'm thinking is it's his dick.
100%.
So they were driving a
That's
car, and his brakes was the
No,
dick.
No, the sumo. They were riding sumo down, not in a car, as the skis. And as they're riding down, they're trying to slow themselves down. And they were able to do it before, but at some point, the brakes broke.
When I think of a sumo, I'm thinking of the Japanese fat wrestler.
Oh no, you're understanding, but you're just not understanding. I figured Blaine would know what I'm talking about because it was like a short when I seen it.
Blaine, you
No,
understand
I
what
haven't
he's talking
seen it.
about?
No, I never watched Gintama. I really seen much about it.
But it's
Alright, what about the Apothecary Diaries?
I know.
Season 2. Dr. Stone Season 4 is coming out. I need to finish watching Season 3, bro. That's a good anime right there. Dr. Stone. It's different. It's like, it's not like your usual like fighting anime, but it's like about smarts and science and like a bunch of shit that I didn't even know about. Like, it's like interesting because it like teaches you about like cool stuff, like how science can be used in real life and stuff. Like, you can use it to protect you, you can use it to survive. Like, there's a bunch of crazy chemicals and like the effects it has. Like, I one episode I remember was like sulfur or aspheric something, like some sort of chemical that stays low to the ground. So like people back in the day, like near a volcano or something, sulfuric acid I think it's called, like sometimes people would bend to the ground to like tie their shoe or whatever, but since they're walking and they're up above it, you don't notice it's there. But when you bend to the ground, you breathe it in and it kills you immediately. So you just sit there, stand like in a kneeled position, and like everyone you're walking with is like, "Look, you okay, bro?" You like tap their shoulder, and then they fall to the ground dead. Like, and you don't know why, because like the sulfuric acid is in the air, but it's low, the ground. So like they teach you a bunch of cool stuff like that. Let's see. Windbreaker Season 2 is coming out next year.
I fucked with the first season.
Yeah, someone, Killer Sons, was in the live chat suggesting Windbreaker the first one. I need to check that one out. Is that one like a fighting anime?
Yeah, it's like straight hands. It's like,
What's up,
have you watched
D-Prince?
Tokyo Revengers?
Yes.
Imagine that, but their
Hear
fight
me now?
choreography is way better.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, at what point did I like disappear? What was I
Before
saying?
I was talking about Dr. Stone.
Okay, so I believe I said, have you guys seen Dr. Stone? I didn't hear anything after that.
Oh yeah, I was like talking about Dr. Stone. I was talking about how like, yeah, bro, you missed my whole explanation about sulfuric acid.
Basically, that's what frees them from that stone state.
Like the sulfuric acid that's like invisible and it kills you immediately as soon as you breathe it in, but it's not. It like sticks low to the ground, so like you don't even know, you could be walking in it and not be knowing that you're in a death trap, you know, because you're breathing above it. So
Yeah.
like if like you kneel to the ground and tie your shoe, you breathe it in, and then you're not even gonna know you're dead. Like the people you're walking with aren't gonna even know you're dead. Like you're just gonna kneel to the ground, and everyone's just like, yo, you good? Like, then tap his shoulder, fall to the ground. He's dead forever. Like, so, like, I was talking about how, what's that? Dr. Stone teaches you about a lot of cool stuff, like.
Mm.
But I haven't seen season 3. I need to finish season 3. And season 4 is on the rise coming up, so pretty cool. I'm looking at this anime list, and there's a lot of animes I need to watch or finish watching. Let's see. We were talking about Wind. I guess you can say your piece about Dr. Stone since you're back. So what you got on that?
I haven't watched it, but I've seen enough shorts to have some idea what's going on about it. It's interesting seeing someone try to. There's not many animes where I see like people try to bring back civilization. It's usually just like, oh, I'm the new guy here, and I'm just trying to survive in the world. So seeing that happen is a cool idea. I just never watched the anime. Yeah, and
3, 2, 1.
what was the second thing you said to me?
I don't know. Just whatever you wanted to say about Dr. Stone.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, like, cause like to me it's different because it's about science and shit. So like, like I was a person who hated science back in the day. So like, it actually piqued my interest in science. You know, it actually made it kind of cool to listen to everything he's got to say.
Well, I do have that other anime list.
Well,
I have that other anime list if you want that.
Oh, sure. We're almost done with this one. We were talking about Windbreaker Season 2.
You get an anime with the hands?
Yeah, it's like
That's pretty
Blaine was
good.
talking about. It's like Tokyo Revengers, but I think you said it was a little bit better.
like the fight choreography is better in my opinion.
The Windbreakers is the guy with the like two-toned hair, right? The green and white.
Yeah, it's white and
Yeah,
black.
way better. And like everyone's got hands. Okay, I like that. Not no, I can't fight, but I get beat up a lot. I know everyone's got hands at Windbreakers. I like that.
Nah, I need to watch that one. Like Tokyo Revengers is cool. I'd like to see the main character fight and actually do something. He's actually kind of just useless in Tokyo Revengers.
Well, it's not that he's
just-
useless, but he can't throw hands like that. But man has some serious strength because he was able to carry Draken all that way and then still choke out that one dude. But he cannot throw hands like Mikey and Draken and all them. But Mikey's also like a 3rd degree black belt at the age of 15.
Blaine,
so-
I'm thinking of an anime where they were fighting over bento. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
I figured you would know.
What's it called?
I'm trying to think of the name. Anime where they fight over bento. Let's see if I find it. What is chat talking about, Squall?
Nothing. Just a couple of buddies just coming in and being like, "Yo, what's up?"
Bento. It's called bento? Is that what it's called? That? Oh yeah, it's called bento. Like BN-TO. And that's like there's like a whole like war going on in like grocery store where they just fight it out to try to get a bento box to buy. And like the main character, like he's weak at first, but then he gets better. It's like an all out war. I think he's like in his college days when he starts doing this. But I also think like most of these guys can't cook, so that's probably why it's
They're
a fight
fighting
like
over-
that.
So it's just like a goofy reason why the story started fighting over.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sounds
Is there
very
any anime?
sounds very Dragon Ball Z God of Destruction.
Yeah. Is there any more cooking anime besides like Food Wars and like? Is Dungeon Meshi got a new season yet? Hold up.
I don't know. It doesn't say in this
They-
list.
It ended on such a weird spot.
Oh, speaking of Tokyo Revengers, season 4 is coming out next year.
Finally. I like
I,
Tokyo Revengers.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even know that season 3 was out yet.
Season,
like, I
season
watched-
3 was lit as hell.
I watched a little bit. I watched the beginning of season 2. I watched like just the beginning. I can't even remember. Like he like gets shot, but goes back in time. So like I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck happened? You know? Oh yeah. And then speaking of Fire Force season 3 is coming out.
Yep, it's the final season.
Ah, no way.
It's the final. Like it ends it. Like it'll be completely up to the manga. And then I'm gonna rewatch Soul Eater because like at the end of fucking Fire Force, Shinra makes the Soul Eater world.
He's Lord Death now.
He's
I don't know if
still,
he made death. He made death. He stopped
Still-
human combustion.
still mid.
I bet. I bet.
Let's see. The last couple ones, we already went over Devil May Cry. Can't wait for that. The last one is Gachia Kuda. I don't know what the fuck that is.
What did you call me?
I called you a Gachia Kuda.
What are you doing? Wait a minute. I remember something. I think I read some of that.
Damn, bro, you know every single anime. You really are
I know
the
what that is.
anime connoisseur.
I think I know what this is. A Kagurabachi. He's got them big gloves. Falls into a hole. Oh, I know what this is. I can't say it's an outright watch. I feel like right now, from what I've seen, I want to call it a time waster. Like I would probably watch it as a time waster. I don't think the story's that great right now. Hold on. I don't seen enough recaps of this anime to know that like it's not that long, at least from what I saw. Maybe there's more than I remember, but like it only did like maybe an hour's worth. Now that I'm thinking about it. It might be alright. But from what I remember, I didn't like it enough to say I want to go read this. But I probably would watch like at least a couple episodes, see how I feel about it. So if we did that for nerding out, that'd be kind of alright. Kagurabachi though, looked like a really good anime. I don't know, it's not anime yet, but a really good manga. I think it's gonna become an anime though. It's really good.
Gotta do a dead and nerd out episode.
Bro, I mean, we could probably do it. I want to get like what's the stuff?
Who?
Was it Stuff that wanted to talk about it? Stuff Central?
Oh yeah, he did too. I
so
got
you
$100 that says Hunter's gonna.
Hunter hates everything.
Yeah, he. Oh,
I mean,
I don't know about
if
everything.
it's-
He hates every anime.
If it's not One Piece, Dragon
like
Ball, or
Granny.
Naruto, he hates it.
He's gonna like the granny.
That's it.
I feel confident.
I mean, he liked the ninja chick in
He's
Hell's
gonna like
Paradise, but still hated the anime.
It's got comedy. It's got some action. Every episode connects. Like I don't know, Blade, if you've seen this, but every episode connects to each other. Every
Oh,
single
yeah.
one of them. And I'm really enjoying that because it's like, it's weird because I know people will say like, every anime does that, but I've never seen it as pronounced as Dan to Dan does it. Every single episode, there's something that happens in the previous episode or some previous episodes that we find out in a future episode, and it's not like it takes like 6 to 7 episodes. You will literally see it within the span of at least 2 episodes. and I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah, I mean, you guys been highly praising it, so I really want to watch it. I need to watch that and all these other things on the list. See, I think you had something. Elon Musk announces plans to create an AI game studio to make gaming great again. What?
We got this from QA's Gamer site, so check it out. QAGamer.com.
Yeah, please check out the homie Charm City on Rumble, Charm City Coach. He is the owner of QA Gamer, this website right here. See, the world's richest man has apparently had enough. Elon Musk today announced plans to create an AI game studio to make gaming great again. I mean, gaming's not bad, in my opinion. Musk, a longtime gamer who was one time the world's top-ranked Diablo 4 player, has been vocal in the past with his opinions on gaming industry and its shift toward identity politics. What's up, Charm City? Welcome back. Thanks for the lurk.
I think what you're understanding is it's not that like gaming's making a comeback, but for like a good period of time, gaming has been kind of meh for like quite a while. And so we're kind of in a point in time where it's finally making a comeback. And we're seeing a lot of games that are just good. And this is also coinciding with like wokeness as a whole is going downhill because everyone's like, nah, we don't care about this no more. So it's kind of a two-parter in a way.
What period of time was like gaming bad? I don't remember a time where bad.
A lot of games. I remember specifically Anthem went down and Marvel Avengers went down. Some of these were live services. Some of them were. I mean, some games did. They were like originally woke anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But like, I think around Destiny's kind of going down. Destiny's been kind of up and down, but it's kind of been bad for quite a while. I'd say at least last 4 years. Not to cut you off, but I would say maybe last 4 years. And sometime before that, like we've had a lot of ad games. I mean, sure, we probably found our hidden gems or indie games, stuff like that. And probably had our own preferences of games that we thought were really good. I'm not gonna sit here and say that none of the games are good, but it's just like, at least when it came to like, let's say mainstream games that like everyone's talking about, because COD, everyone hates COD. Even if you play the game, you're probably like, this COD's all right. The next one's probably bad. That's usually what happens. Battlefield. This is also around the time. I don't know if you guys remember hearing this, but if you don't like it, don't buy it was like a thing. Developers used to say a lot, so we heard a lot of that. And just this is before the cultural shift. So after the cultural shift happens, and not to dive into politics, but after the cultural shift happens, we're seeing a resurgence versus before we weren't. I'd even say it was almost a kind of gaming depression, if you will. I can't speak for everybody, I know, but I'm just saying.
I mean, like every game has like in a series has its bad apples. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I just focus my attention more on the games I actually do enjoy, or instead. Charm City says that's the beauty of games, so large and diverse. Yeah, so like if mainstream games are bad, I'll probably play an old game or look at a different game. Look online to see what other games are having good reviews and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Dip my toes over there.
Yeah.
Hey. Anthem, I didn't play that. COD. Which Call of Duty are you talking about that was bad? I know, like Modern Warfare.
I remember Vanguard is terrible. Vanguard is terrible.
That one.
Or everyone hated on that one. I think COD's hated every year. I know. What is it? Warzone. I think people are hating on Warzone for quite a while.
It's a love-hate relationship there. I don't play it like I used to, but still.
Yeah, when
I don't
Warfare,
think Fortnite's ever really went down.
Modern Warfare 1 came out with Warzone. I know that was a pretty hot commodity back then. And like that one had like crossplay, which was kind of new at the time. So I thought Modern Warfare like
Mm-hmm.
one like on PS4. That was pretty good. And then like now I think I played Warzone again recently, like this year, and everyone's just like knows the meta. It's like everyone's just top notch in Warzone now. Now it's like pretty not noob friendly.
Mm.
I don't think that makes it bad in any way. It's just if you're kind of like getting into it again or for the first time, you're probably not gonna enjoy it.
I noticed. I will say this to you. This probably, I won't say it's the last thing I'll say on that, but I noticed during I say last 4 years. I'm not talking about just specific for presidents, but just the last 4 years. I started seeing a lot of tubers and rumblers going back to like retro games, or at least older games. And I know I was seeing that for a long period of time. Again, still probably some good games out there. I remember Dark Tide came out, everyone was hyped up about that. It was still a good game. It had some ups and downs, but it was still alright for the most part. But like I saw a lot of people, even some big names, just going back to retro games or older games in general. So I think that's kind of just one of the things, because it's just like I remember seeing even like I think it was 2 years ago. I remember seeing something about like why is everyone going back to like older games? There's like a whole article about that. Yeah, so I think that's just a part of it as well.
All I gotta say is keep your ears open, eyes and ears open, because I know AAA games aren't always like gonna be great, you know. Like there's like I'm not gonna lie, like AAA is just like they only got AAA because they got the money and the brand title, like EA. But that doesn't mean it's a good game, you know. Like AAA, just because it's given the title AAA doesn't mean like, oh, you got the money to produce high graphics or something like that. I just keep my eyes and ears open for like friends telling me, yo, get this game. This game's cool, you know. Like if like I haven't taken a suggestion from them, I'll take a suggestion or two and buy a game or two. And if the game they tell me to buy is like garbage, all right, or not garbage, but I just personally don't like the game. You know, like that's just. I'll probably take one more suggestion, and then if I don't like that game too, I'm taking no more suggestions from someone. But for instance, Pokemon Sea Glass is a ROM hack. For you guys know what ROM hacks are?
Yeah.
So ROM hacks are basically, just in case for any of the viewers out there, ROM hacks are basically like a Pokemon game. Could be any version, red, blue, ruby, sapphire, gold, silver, whatever, and they tweak a lot of things or little things in the game. And so Pokemon Sea Glass is a Pokemon Emerald ROM hack, and it is like Pokemon Emerald but in Game Boy Color graphics. They redid everything, the sprites, the overworld, like and it's beautiful, bro. Like it's I saw it like on YouTube, and I didn't think anything of it. I just saw like a title here or there. I was like, whatever. And then like I started hearing like the homie Brockstrap tell me about it. I'm like, oh yeah, I think I seen something like that online. And then like as we're playing like some Pokemon games together, like on stream, like people in my live chats are hopping in like, have you played Sea Glass? I'm like, okay, this is like the third or fourth time I'm hearing about this. There's gotta be something good about this. And then like so I started looking it up. And like I'm seeing lots of videos of it online. Like actually I didn't even look it up like another time. Like it just popped up on my YouTube homepage. And it was like talking about how beautiful it is. And like I clicked on the video since I heard it like 4 times already. So like I'm like, alright, like I'm gonna check this out. So basically it's just like a lot of things like that is how like I hear about if a game is good or not, you know. Like Black Myth Wukong, I've never heard of this game until the day before it came out. Someone in my Discord posted that they're going live. I didn't on the game, and I didn't hear about it. I'm like, oh, whatever. But then another person in Discord was like, that game's out already? I'm like, well, why is he so hyped about this game? And then like it turned out it didn't come out till the next day. He just thought it came out that day. But then like so the next couple of days I've been like watching people like stream it. I'm like, wow, this game looks really good. Let me hop on this. So for me, it's not about AAA title or not. It's just like seeing how everyone like reacts to certain games and like take it all in and interpret it if you like it or not and go for it. That's just my take on it.
What's y'all's thoughts on the fucking How to Train Your Dragon live action remake?
Not gonna lie, I never watched that one. I heard it was really good.
That's down bad because it's one of the best movies ever. You down bad for that, Squall?
I think you're using that in the wrong context.
No, I know I am, but you still down bad. Alright, man. Alright, you still down bad for that.
I watched it. I watched a couple. Like I think I seen the one where he's I seen the first one when he's like me tick up. I think I seen one after that. I know I watched the TV show, and I know I saw the one where he meets his mother for the first time.
Yeah, so there's 3 movies. I didn't watch the TV show, Riders of Berk, I don't think. But we're making a live action movie. It looks amazing. How to Train Your Dragon trilogy is amazing. We're making a live action. It looks really good. People are hating on it because like I have some, instead of it being a blonde hair white girl with blue eyes, some mixed chick, which I don't care, bruh. As long as she plays good as Astrid, I don't care.
I mean, they could, I guess, paint her face up and stuff and give her a different hair color.
Yeah.
That's
Hair
possible.
blue or dye her hair blonde.
Yeah, which like, what we've seen, but like it's not coming out for a while. I don't think. I don't think it's coming out till next year. They're like none of the wigs match. Which again, I really don't care because if I cared about how the character didn't look like the show or the movie or like the live action remake, I would have thrown a big fit about The Last of Us because Ellie from the series looked nothing like Ellie from the game. All right, it's how you play, portray the character. Yeah,
So, when are we getting a live action Kung Fu Panda?
bro, that would be lit as hell.
Oh man,
Y'all ready for live action Minecraft? Not me. Still gonna watch it though.
no. I'm not saying they can't act or anything. I'm just like, bro, why it gotta be live action? Why can't it just be CGI? Super Mario did so well, bro. Like, it's not even. It's an easy layup, and they're gonna miss the duck.
Yeah, they could have did way better.
We got 7 layup line, bro. That's how disappointed he.
Bro, yo, Charm City. When we gonna get QA Studio, bro? When you gonna make yourself a game studio, bro? I'm ready.
What's the QA Studio? Is that a streaming service like the OBS or something?
No, I want to see his gaming studio. When we gonna see a QA Studio, bro? I'm ready.
What? Yeah, I haven't heard 7 Ninjas easy layup line since we talked about Anthem. You were pretty upset about Anthem,
bro. It was terrible, bro. It's how do you screw literally all they had to do, they could have said, okay, let's just put more weapons into the game to go farm. Okay, that gives me something to do. Especially if you give me a way to target farm some stuff, that'd be great. Add more weapons in the game. I don't care if all it looks like is like a reskinned version of another weapon and just put it in there. That would have been fine for me. If they would have just added more content. I'm not talking about this other world area where we go do a time attack. Literally, we've got a huge open space to fly around in. Just put missions in there and let me do them. It can be randomly generated. It could just be random events. Something. It was easy. It's like slam dunking on a toddler's basketball goal. You understand what I'm saying? It was so simple. Like, it was so stupid.
The QA Charm City said, "I'm actually working on another in-game QA gamer." Funny you say that.
Hey,
You want to see his studio, his PC setup and everything? Is
I
that
want-
what you're talking about?
I want to see QA gamer make a game studio and become at least a AA. I think he's got it.
I want to see QA gamer
I'm gonna hold
come
you to
up. I want to see a QA studio like Rumble Studio. He gives us $5 per viewer on ad reads. That'd be lit.
Right, already.
Nah, I'm just playing QA game, Charm City. Still have a couple of ELO Blob mini games I made for League a year or so ago on the website. ELO Blob, what is it? About to win in Warzone while in the chat. Oh shit, this guy, he's the beast. I do not want to fight Charm City in Warzone. That's for sure. He's got like a squad he calls the Gold Squad. And that sounds pretty fire, I'm not gonna lie. Scary for me to go up against.
You'd be cooked.
Oh,
I think I found his game.
I already got cooked
got in.
this morning. But we don't need to go in. Are you saying 7 Ninja?
Mm-hmm. Blade, you missed out. You missed out, Blade. Oh,
What happened? How this man get cooked? Let me know.
We don't need to go into that. Let's move on. What's the next topic?
Nah. How this man get cooked?
Listen.
Eddie QA Gamers website. Huh?
No, wait, Ninja, what was you saying?
Eddie walked into it.
Eren
did it to himself.
Yeager. Let's see, let me
Eren
look up.
Yeager. What did this man do?
Your favorite anime episode this week? Week 7. There's Blue Lock episode 7. Dragon Ball Daima episode 6. This is an old post. This is from like a week. Oh, Charm City usually does mini games and demos, usually about an hour of gameplay. Honestly, that's sick as fuck that you're doing all of that. I don't even know how to do that.
Bro, Dan to Dan.
Dan to Dan.
Was that episode 7? That was.
Episode.
I look forward to it every
was.
week. It gets me throughout the week. Just waiting.
And the Dan
Bro,
episode 7.
Instead of saying time to make it to Friday, I say I gotta make it to Thursday. Gotta watch the Dan to Dan.
Bro. I don't need to go through those fields again. Oh, we're not gonna talk about 7.
All I know is in that one Dan to Dan episode, I don't remember if it was episode 7. I just remember watching 7 Ninjas video review and he sounded tore up, like he was about to cry on video.
It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. It was terrible.
It's been a while since I had emotions. Let me get some feels in this too, a little bit. Low key.
Mm-hmm. I don't care about Subaru. I don't care about Subaru.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. ReZero is such a weird fucking anime. Have you guys seen that?
It sounds like y'all don't understand great writing. All right.
You're talking about. Okay, you're trying to use that Hunter quote, but listen.
No, I'm not. I haven't watched it
I
either.
I don't enjoy seeing a man get tortured.
Oh
that much.
shit!
I'm just not for it, bro. I don't enjoy seeing someone get tortured that much, and it's like I hear it's a great story, but I'm like, listen, bro. He can't do anything besides hope to pick the right choice, and he has to die 1,000 times just to get there. And I'm like, I don't know, man.
See,
I mean, you
that
don't learn
part's
nothing.
bad.
and you understand like all he does is feel the pain and wakes up, but what the people goes, you just gotta understand. You gotta look at it from. This is a really great story. You gotta look at it from a writer's perspective. You gotta understand the story, Ninja. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm trying to understand the story. It just goes off in a bunch of random directions that I'm not expecting all the time. Like
Yeah, it do that.
It just keeps taking random ass turns from like all the time, bro. And then they just keep adding in random ass stuff here or there. I remember in like the second half of season 1, or maybe it might be considered season 2. Like after like he goes on like this little tiny adventure with Rin, the blue-haired chick, and when he goes back to like the castle or whatever, like the pink-haired chick attacks him for no reason.
Yo, man, you're throwing out spoilers.
And then like he's like, what's it called? He like she attacks him, and he's like, why are you attacking me? And she's like, you sent me a blank letter. Then like me and like all the viewers,
because they're madly in love with him.
No, like it's just random ass rules of this world. Meaning, if you send someone a blank letter, it means war. But it's like,
Oh, shit.
like he's like, what the. I don't know what that means, and like I'm sitting here like, yeah, I don't know what that means, and then so she explains like that it means this, and then like someone he's traveling with is like, yeah, it means you're declaring war, and then they just like go on with their life, and it's just like, bro, you could have easily just left that out. That had nothing to do with anything, you know? It's just random ass bullshit you're just adding in.
Have y'all watched Jobless Reincarnation?
Mushoku no Tensei. I know a lot about it, but I still
A
haven't
well-written
watched
story. It's amazing. It's
Dude,
well
it. I
written.
heard they released the episode on Father's Day.
It's more well written than Hunter's book, and I say that because I never read Hunter's book.
Wow! Oh my god!
Someone clip
That's
that, bro.
crazy.
Someone clip that.
That's crazy. Oh my god, bro, that's at least 20. That's at least 20 rounds. That's at least 20 rounds. It's over for you. You're cooked. You're done for. Rest in peace.
He legit sounded like Hunter with his screaming there for a sec.
Oh my god, I can't believe you said that. I can't, bro.
But have you watched it or read it, Ninja?
His book? Yeah, I've read.
No,
I've read.
no,
it.
not the book. All right, Jobless Reincarnation. The the more well-written book.
That's crazy. He does sound like you.
Clipping that too, bro.
Oh my god. I know a lot about it. I've watched a lot of videos about that show. I've still not watched it. But I know a lot about it.
Story. Way better than Hunter's book.
He does said it 3 times. That's at least 20. That's at least 60 rounds.
He's gonna bring that up every time he says that.
That's easy. I'm just.
But no, it's a really good story. I recommend watching it. It's life changing. Like you watch this kid get reincarnated as a baby. Well, he's not a kid; he's like a teenager, full-fledged adult. Anyways, he dies, gets reincarnated as a baby. So you watch him grow up and put all his knowledge from playing video games, basically, and like stuff like that. But that's not it. You watch him overcome life. This man is a S-class water mage at like 6 years old. Gets teleported to the demon continent. Has to survive there for 2 years. Meets up with his father, and his father treats him like shit. Like the character development, bro. The character development is like one of the best I've ever seen. And that's all I watch is shows with character development.
Jobless Reincarnation.
Yeah, it's amazing. There's only 3 seasons out, I believe, but dude.
If people were talking about it, it should probably be called Mushoku no Tensei. I usually hear that instead of Jobless Reincarnation. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, but you can search up jobless reincarnation and it'll like pop up.
Mushoku Tensei.
Yeah, and I'll pop up a jobless reincarnation below it. Yeah, really great. It's great. I recommend it. It's
I'm
not
sure you
like
Oh, go ahead.
all fighty. Like you literally watch this dude grow up and start a family and still have to make decisions, still be like these really cool fight scenes, but you know, he has to do all this other stuff. Man has 2 wives currently at the end of the 3rd season.
He's got more than 2.
Yeah, he gets more than 2. I think he gets like 4 and has like 2 kids with each of them, but that's not the point. He just had his first kid and married his 2nd wife.
Oh damn!
we
I
were
already
not
know
too.
what. I already know what character Hunter's gonna. Y'all see
Nah,
this?
he ain't gonna like it now just because of what Blaine said.
I was telling him about it and he was like, yeah, I've heard that about everything.
Oh yeah,
Man,
bro.
man doesn't like it.
listen.
Man doesn't like anything new.
No, but he's gonna like this character. I don't know
for a
who
fact
it is.
he's
It's
gonna
an
like
elf
this
chick.
character. I know for a
her?
fact he's gonna love this character. I know that for a fact. Okay.
But he has
I
to
see a
fight
sick
like
fighting scene.
he labyrinth, whatever, like the fucking thing Percy Jackson fought and cut off its heads and it grew back. Forgot what they're called. He had to fight one of them. His father died and man lost his arm. How the fuck? And he overcomes that. How the fuck, bro? I would kill myself right then and there. I'm joking.
If you lost your arm,
I'm joking.
You
No, if I
lost your
lost my
arm?
dad.
Like,
So what happened was his dad pushed him out the way to protect him, so he thinks it's his fault. His dad died. His mom was crystallized and pure mana, so when they got her out, she basically she brain dead. She acts like a newborn. Like this man is going through struggles, and then he decides to marry an elf. Not an elf. Another water mage. That low-key kind of helped him grow up and become the S-class water mage. It's weird, but other than that, man's going through some struggles, and then he gets told by the man god, which is apparently bad. Apparently he's evil. Said, well, if you did not decide to go help your father to find your mother, they both would have been all right and survived, and they wouldn't have been the way they were. Why couldn't you tell him that? Since you knew this shit already.
Damn, bro. I'm looking at fight scenes from Jobless Reincarnation. It looks really good.
I think I heard why he's doing it. I forgot. I think I know why.
Because he's an
doing all
evil
that.
little, he's an evil little bitch. That's why.
But it also doesn't help him to help him.
Yeah, but
That's the thing.
still, that's not the
It doesn't
point.
help him to help him. But it's like
That
for some
man,
reason he's
man
doing
god,
it. I think
piece
I
of
know
shit,
why.
and catch these hands.
Yeah.
Apparently, because I haven't read it, I need to
Bro.
read it. Apparently the dragon god that almost one-shot this fucking dude, literally almost one-shot him, is apparently he's kind of like a good guy.
So
yeah.
this person
It's
on
weird.
This person on X says Jobless Reincarnation would have been his number 3 isekai if it wasn't so pervy, like unnecessarily pervy.
Yeah, but it is very unnecessarily pervy. I will say that, but it's well written. Other than that, but it's
Hold
up
on,
there.
Hold on.
I want to watch.
Yep.
I want.
Do you hear
Yeah,
the
go ahead.
hunter in the party? Do you hear that? Do you hear that squall?
Yeah,
So much like Hunter right now.
I don't know where Blaine went, bro. He's gone.
Where is he at? Where is he
But
at?
another one. I think it's getting animated next year. It's I forgot what it's called, but something King Arthur or whatever. Man gets isekai. I want to watch that. I can't wait for that to come out. It's gonna be an amazing isekai. That one's really well written too.
I think I did hear some.
Jobless Reincarnation is really well written. ReZero is really well written after you understand it. I think the anime butchers it. I don't know though. Alright, I'm just giving it a lot of love because it's low key cool. And I love isekai. Sword Art Online, bruh. That's really what
So QA Gamer asks, if you guys were going to put out a game, together, what type of game, and what kind of IP characters?
What is IP?
Not sure. I was hoping one of you guys would know.
Forgot what. Is it intelligence? Intellectual property. Intellectual property.
Like patents.
Yeah. Because like Ratchet's like Insomniac's like intellectual property. So yeah, that's what that is. So what kind of IP / characters?
Let's see.
Are we going one by one, or are we going together?
I think we're together.
Like,
We could go
yeah,
one by one.
I think he was saying if we all three or like the whole server or whatever, like I'm gonna say me, you, Hunter, and Ninja got together and made a game, what would it be? And what would our characters be, or some shit like that? But we're not gonna count Hunter because he's not here.
Notice how bold he's getting today. Okay, well, I guess we should probably start off on the type of game. Well, I feel like you're gonna say something Dragon Ball related, so please tell me if I'm wrong or not.
You're wrong. It's gonna be Dragon Ball
Okay.
Z related.
Oh boy, I was surprised. So I kind of like the idea of maybe raising power skill, but I kind of like don't want just key blast. The thing is that like it shouldn't just be like you have to know key to be able to do it. You should be able to tap to it even with new technology, and that way the androids don't know what key is, but they're still somehow doing it. So if you can do that with the androids, Dragon Ball cannot be a Souls-like. No, that would be
We'll
awesome.
make it. We'll make it. What do you mean? We'll make
You
it.
have to-
Alright.
There's Dragon Ball the Breakers. You know what I'm talking about? That
Yeah,
kind of
that's
like
a new
a Friday
game,
the
right?
13th game. That's kind of what you're talking about in a way. It'd be the equivalent of Krillin fighting Frieza in the Z saga. And
So like,
Frieza
what
Saga.
we'll do is you make our own character. We're not part of the like Goku squad, or like you're just this normal ass character who can use keys and stuff like that and unlock transformations. But you gotta put your stat points at certain places to do such things.
okay, so you're basically
Low-key
saying
kinda easy.
Xenoverse, but you want it to be Dark Souls.
Basically, bruh. Like what? I want a Souls
That
like.
sounds like trash. That sounds
want a Souls-like.
a hot garbage. Listen, listen, bro. We could do the idea of Souls-like, but like, I don't think it needs to be Xenoverse because that's kind of what you just said to me.
One, I've never played any Dragon Ball game. Two, I probably watched 4 episodes of Dragon Ball Z. Alright.
That's how we know he doesn't like
What a
it.
disgrace.
So we cannot build a Dragon Ball game because I don't know shit about it.
All you need to know is they power up, get really powerful, and then they yell at each other while they're doing it, and then they shoot off ki blasts, and sometimes they throw hands. A lot of times it's just kind of like clashing attacks.
I do know.
In the
Oh,
Kiba.
I know somewhat about. I don't know as much as y'all do, but I do know that the current timeline of Dragon Ball Super is not the original timeline.
Yes.
I know that. This is for Gohan.
Yeah. But if we were gonna go that route, I mean, it's kind of gonna become D&D in a way, like in that idea. Because if you're trying to go with the idea of like a Dragon Ball to some degree, then you build out your character, but it probably isn't going to like Super Saiyan 2 or anything. Maybe like a kind of enlightened, awakened state, something like that. Could be possible, and then like the bosses would have to be. They kind of can't fly. Like if they're flying, that's not really Dark Souls. It's more like Armored Core. Have you guys played Armored Core or even know what I'm talking about?
I just want to use.
I played a little bit of it.
I just want my character.
Oh,
to have
I've
a
seen.
sword.
That's the mecha game.
I mean, you can have a sword in Dragon Ball. It's just they don't use those unless you're Trunks.
Yeah. Future Trunks
Kinda
OP
dumb.
lit.
It's also got the best strip in the whole anime. I mean,
Oh god. Yeah.
that's
This is for
undeniable.
Gohan. This is for Gohan.
I mean, that idea kind of works. You could have PvP. I feel like you can't go to the air unless because it becomes Armored Core at that point. And you're talking.
You
about
can like
Dark Souls.
airwalk.
That's a whole entirely different play.
You can airwalk.
Yeah, it's still like because if you can airwalk, you can also like dodge, and it's just like that's not Dark Souls. It's Armored Core. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not Dark Souls anymore. It's still hard. It's still very difficult. But it's a different kind of skill set. You got something like Dark Souls. Because I don't know if you've heard of Sekiro. Sekiro is closer to Dark Souls than
I've
Armored Core is closer to Dark
Yeah,
Souls.
because it's a Sekiro is made by the same people, but it's a Souls-like, not a Souls-born.
Yeah.
Because it has a different it has set controls to do set things, and you don't really go up skills to do certain things. Yeah, I've almost beat the game, and then I replayed it, and then I can't beat the first tutorial boss. That's not the point. Point is,
Wow, you got cooked. That's crazy.
yeah, I got cooked. I got cooked bad, real bad.
But it's grounded. I can't see too fast the speeds. Maybe faster than just regular sprinting. I can see something there, but
Wait, why can't you
Dark
see
Souls
faster
really-
speeds?
because you're talking about Dark Souls. Like you can be.
What do you mean? Like
sprinting.
Elden Rings has something called like I forgot what it's called, but it's basically the flash step from Bleach. You press it and you go like you jump forward like super fast.
But it's not like you're always doing that.
Yeah, but you could.
But Dragon Ball,
make
you
it
technically
like that.
always be doing that.
Yeah, you could always do that. Like still though, because like it depends on how you build your
I'm trying to keep
character.
it in the
Dark
realm.
Souls.
I'm trying to keep it around Dark Souls. And
Yeah,
the idea
but,
what
like-
we usually see in Dark Souls. But you're talking
Yeah.
about Armored Core. You get what I'm saying?
But I'm talking about Elden Rings right now, dude.
Okay. Cool. Okay. I'm not talking to those. He's blocked into the Brawlhalla game. That's what it sounds like.
like,
Oh, my bad. Were you guys talking to me? What'd you guys say?
He's locked in. So and then like you want to use a sword. I mean, sword's doable. Most melee weapons are doable. I would feel like speed would honestly, speed matters more in Dragon Ball than it does than like raw power matters, right? But like if you're too slow, I'm talking about basically Super Saiyan Grade 2. Like if you are Super Saiyan Grade 2, you're beefy. You're too slow to fight like well, if there's an equally powerful character and he has a faster build, he'll always be able to dodge your attacks. So
Yeah.
being too slow is not a good idea. And in that way, dexterity will probably dexterity or agility will still play a big factor. Unless we want to try to balance that out somehow. Squall, is there a slow character that was really powerful that was able to not hold back the Z fighters?
Okay. I can
So you kind of have to be fast or something. I don't think it's Dark Souls at that point.
yeah.
You'd have to be really weak. Like you could potentially get 2-shotted or 3-shotted. That's pretty much it. You've also got fast attacks. You could probably take like maybe 2 super attacks and it's over. Pretty much. Senzu beans would be kind of something like a Senzu bean. You'd kind of have like at least maybe 3 Maybe more if you like get like upgrades or a bigger like bag. I could see that idea. Swords and stuff are still doable. There's the quality of sword. Maybe you could modify the sword. Maybe you could put like a special. No, the special abilities would probably be on the character itself because you wouldn't put like super attacks inside of the weapon. That wouldn't make sense.
But, like,
The weapon itself would have to be. The weapon might have to be key based or energy based or material. You'd have to think about that.
In all reality, with like the Senzu beans, couldn't we just like make it limited and like it'd be like the flask?
I mean, yeah.
Heal you? Like that's what the Senzu beans could do, because like they heal you and stuff. They get you back to the something. I think.
I feel like 3.
That's literally that's like all like you throughout the story, depending on how big we decide to like make it, you gradually can upgrade your like capacity for Senzu beans by finding them and stuff like that.
You know what it would be? It'd be more like Remnant from the Ashes. Have you played that? You know what I'm talking about?
I have not.
I feel like it'd be closer to that because it's like. I think you played it, Squall. I think I've seen you play it.
I think a coworker told about that.
I feel like the game may be closer to that. It's like with Dragon Ball, like, yeah, you can make some hard hits that'll leave you out in the open, but like their attacks are so fast and so it's so easy to block that like even parrying would be easy. Dark Souls has a lot of attacks that are like, okay, if I do this, I better be prepared to either A, take a hit, or better make sure that I do it early enough so that I can dodge later. And so like that plays a factor, but Dragon Ball, they'd have to be doing things that would outright leave them open. And so like we see in Sparking Zero, someone goes for like a super attack. Well, you just dashed around the guy's super attack, and now you're hitting them in the back the whole time. So that's kind of where that goes. You see, the problem I have right now is I'm trying to deal with flashing ideas right now. And I still haven't added my own thing. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, man hasn't even did his own part until
and then we got also like the different types of weapons, what types of weapons do, because I know like Elden Ring, like you could have like 3 different katanas and they all have like different attack patterns and special abilities. And that's if we're gonna have that. There's also proficiency. I know Neo had like a thing about proficiency, and like you could kind of add new skills and stuff to it. So maybe we do something there.
Damn, you really thought about this.
I literally this happened to me when like Hunter will throw me like an idea about like what he wants to do in his story, and I'll have like 5 to 6 ideas right then and there. It happens every time. Which is probably why he messages me about his book all the time. But regardless, good. I think you should. No, you could fly fast. You could fly to different locations. Man, you'd be seen almost instantly. In Dark Souls, you can at least avoid some bosses. You'd be seen immediately, especially if they get sense key. You might get jumped across the map. You might get jumped across the map, bro. That's the crazy part. Then you got other players joining in. Maybe we'd have something with faction battles. You'd have to have lore spread around the area. You'd have to have people that are not enemies, but can become enemies if you like antagonize or you find a specific quest. God of Destructions, like Xeno-like beings, would have to be actual boss fights. Beerus is not the greatest thing in the world, so it would have to be something of like a mixture of some high people. You know, Zamasu, for all the crap I give him, is a pretty good Dark Souls boss. I could see it. You know what? You know what? You know what? And Blaine, because you know about this, you were talking about earlier, it would have to be from Trunks' timeline, specifically future Trunks' timeline. And it would have to be after Gohan gets killed, and but in this timeline, Trunks doesn't make it to the future. So like kind of that you remember the skull when Trunks gets killed by Cell. This is when that happens. So the story starts there, and you're like a new Z fighter, possibly human, possibly Saiyan, possibly whatever, and you're going up through the things that Future Trunks would have to deal with. Now I know Future Trunks deals with Boo, he deals with the androids, he deals with Cell, he deals with Zamasu. There's probably other villains I'm not naming. Frieza died twice, probably gonna come back again. Beerus will probably eventually think, maybe I should go over there. No, Beerus is dead, so that doesn't matter.
Beerus dead.
Shin died. He probably, in like your ultimate goal would have to be getting to the Super Dragon Balls.
How would Shin die if
No, Shin's
Cell
Shin's dead.
Cell didn't reach his perfect form?
Shin would die because of Zamasu. Shin would die because of Zamasu. Cell does go to the present timeline, but like in this one in particular, it's possible that we could just go with the route of Cell. Thing is, though, the androids kind of kill everybody. Cell probably can't grab them in this state. He needs enough power to be able to do that. But he's probably not going to succeed there. You almost can't have them be a Z fighter or a fighter in general. At least not immediately. Alright, Blaine. Throw some ideas out.
Throw some ideas out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
That's
This is why I don't. This is why I don't write books. All right.
I'm thinking like a sort of fighter or RPG game, or like I don't know what I would do with it. I do like the idea of classes. Probably be like I really did like that Soul Calibur 3 customs like character mode. Where it comes up with its own story, kind of go through it with your custom character and classes. And you leveled up along the way and your character got stronger and shit. That was cool. But it was like a one-on-one, kind of a 2D slash 3D fighting game type thing.
No, I know what you're talking about. If we were to tie that into like what Blaine's talking about, I mean, it's still kind of what that would be. The thing is, though, the enemies you'd be fighting could potentially 3-tap you. You kind of have to play in your. You have to parry. You have to dodge. You'd have to key charge when you can. You kind of can't be too close though, because the thing about Dragon Ball is they can almost they can retreat at any time if their villains don't have like a key sensing ability. So like if they can retreat, they have to fight them. There's a lot of see. Here's the problem with you guys. Okay, Squall wants Dragon Ball Z, and Blaine wants Dark Souls. That's not connecting, bro. Okay, I like them.
Oh,
actually
shit.
try to think about how that works
together. All right, so Dark Souls, Dragon Ball Z game. Classes. Cool. Characters. So if it's the timeline where Cell kills Trunks, and Cell goes back in time.
Now that's just an idea. We don't have to go outright with that idea, but we could take concepts from Dragon Ball. So like it could be like, let's say, just Joe Schmo finds out like the gods are doing whatever, and he's coming to go fight them. And so you build your character to have maybe strength, or he's key based or whatever, and that could be something like that. Blaine wants to have like a sword user, so maybe they've got like some dexterity so that they're able to like use their sword. The way Dragon Ball works is, they don't fight like Dark Souls characters. Like when they swing, they have to swing the whole effect. Like you can block at any time and you can key charge and all that. So it's kind of like we have to keep the idea of I'm not some super weighty character, but I need to also be potentially I could get one shot at any time. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, but like, who would be the enemies? Because Cell is in the past, the androids are dead, Frieza is dead. And the only one that would be is Zamasu. Would be like the main enemy in that world.
Zamasu, Boo, Broly could show up. Movie villains in general. Cell could come back. Or the possibility. I don't know why he'd want to, but he could. You remember from Xenoverse and like Dragon Ball Heroes, Fu? Remember Fu?
Who?
Fu.
Who?
So like the guy, he's got silver hair, he's got glasses on, he's in Xenoverse, he's like the main villain. Hold on, maybe.
Ooh, how do you spell that?
I think it's like Fuu. I'm trying to see if I can find him. Xenoverse.
Oh, Fu.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
what about him? Okay, yeah, he could be in it. Okay.
So he would probably be the main reason. You're thrown into a world where so matter of fact, I think you've seen the Dragon Ball Heroes anime where like Goku sees like Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So something around that idea of like a character who's super weak but has like some form of key knowledge, being in a world where coming from that world, being in a world where like multi-universal, possible evil Goku's, possible like good Frieza's, stuff like that. He can fight every single villain because of that. He can fight every single hero because of that. And his ultimate goal is to fight Fu. The reason to be Dark Souls is because everyone's way stronger than him and he's got to build himself up. And remember, every single one of them knows they have to get stronger in order to because they themselves want to beat Fu themselves. So everyone's still going to be growing his power just because you killed one guy doesn't mean you're going to be able to beat the next guy easily. So you need to power up and train and fight little guys, and maybe you build like a team you work with too while you're doing it. I think it's Dragon Ball Heroes.
Okay. I never watched that one.
Or superhero. Alright, I need to show the mic for a second so you and Blaine talk.
Alright. Yeah, so it looks like Charm City we're going with Dragon Ball Dark Souls type game. That's the gist of it, sounds like. Alright, what is the next topic? I know QA Gamer had a couple top anime news that fans need to know. Fans burned their Oshi no Ko manga. Yeah, I think we probably would use. No, we wouldn't use their characters unless they're like main villains, something like that. It'd be create your own character with classes and stuff like that. Fans burned their Oshi no Ko manga after reading the final chapter. Have you heard of that manga?
I have not.
I have not either. See, Dan has a chance to surpass Bleach this week. I think this one's pretty old. Yeah, this was like
What do
2
you
weeks
mean
ago.
has a chance to surpass? Oh, Bleach is new. Okay.
Like the episode.
Yeah.
Oda struggles with diabetes, gout, and high blood pressure for years. Cause of his recent health issues unknown. Holy shit, bro. A lot of Oshi no Ko mangas or updates. Black Clover, 3 new chapters released a couple weeks ago. Even Aizen's voice actor was deceived by Aizen. That can't be real, bro. What's the story behind that? Fans are happy with the new AOT movie ending? There's a new Attack on Titan movie?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I gotta watch that. Let's see, what else? Music composer? Nah, I don't feel like reading that one. Dr. Stone final season airs in January. Oh, so season 4 is that. Shit. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna find a different one. Not cool. Not too many cool topics. That one. Slipping, posting on socials. I'm working on making a more consistent release schedule. Anywho, yesterday's news, there are reports that Sony is looking to purchase the parent company of From Software. PlayStation Portal is finally releasing new cloud gaming and more. Have we talked about this one yet?
Oh, but I did hear that PlayStation, because Xbox has been on cloud gaming. Xbox has been doing that, and PlayStation didn't want to get onto it for a hot minute.
Cloud gaming is streaming, right?
So cloud gaming is basically playing the game without having it installed. It just has worse graphics, I believe.
Is that like, because I know they have PlayStation. Is it PlayStation Now where you stream video games instead of like buying them? Pay for a membership so you have access to like whatever games they have listed on PlayStation. I mean, the only other thing I could think of is like, let's say you have 2 different PCs.
Yeah, it's
laptop.
basically game streaming.
Oh, okay.
So it says cloud gaming, also known as gaming on demand or game streaming, is a type of online gaming. Is a type of online gaming that allows users to play video games on remote servers. The game's output is then streamed directly to the user's device. Cloud gaming allows users to play games remotely on any compatible device, such as a smartphone, tablet, or TV. This means that users don't need to invest in expensive computers or consoles.
So that's being brought into mix. What do you? But Xbox already has this. Do you have any experience with it? Like how is it for you?
No, I haven't experienced it, but I know I can go to the Xbox app. Cause like, if I go to a game like on the Game Pass or something, it says cloud gaming on it. But I could also go on my Xbox app and I could connect on my phone to my Xbox and play whatever games I have installed on my phone via the Xbox app.
Yeah, I've only tried streaming a video game off some like a different device once, and it wasn't that good. Well, and then that's also because like for some reason my whatever device I was streaming off of was super slow. So I mean, like I would say my experience is not a very given the fact that if PlayStation or Xbox or like Steam or something offers these services, I'm assuming they have really good dedicated servers that can make games run or good enough for the game. I guess like from like a streamer, like content creator perspective, like that's less wear and tear on your computer using like a different server to stream the video game, and you can gameplay of the game you're streaming. So it's like kind of like a chain reaction of streaming, you know, if you're a streamer of some sort. So I could see like it's be kind of cool, especially if you don't have good internet, you know.
Yeah.
Unless you use up internet bandwidth streaming the game, then you got to use up more internet and bandwidth out to the internet. Then that's like a different crossroad that I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Cause I never really got into it.
That is interesting. The next topic. They're looking for artists who want their music placed on TV shows, PG tours. Why did I add this? Oh, this ain't. I think the whatever thread I posted got deleted. Yeah, I don't see it no. Xbox expands on cloud gaming. Oh, since we're talking about cloud gaming, stream our own games. See Star Wars. Oh, that's a game that I can see Hunter liking. Frostpunk. Baldur's Gate 3. I don't think this. Let me pull up the list. Oh, Animal Well, Assassin's Creed Mirage, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, Balatro, Baldur's Gate 3, Banishers, Ghost of New Eden. Oh, that's a good game. I was watching one streamer play that. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, 2022, the casting of Frank Stone, Cyberpunk 2020 or 2077, Dragon's Quest 3, Reg, Dying Light, Farming Simulator, a bunch of Final Fantasies. Damn, the list is huge. Prince of Persia. Interesting. I don't have an Xbox. And I never will.
You're hating.
Yeah, I've been more of a Sony fan.
It's fair. Like, they both have their reasons, you know.
I just grew up with Sony and Nintendo, so I'm sticking with those. I mean, I kind of have an Xbox. I have a PC. That's Microsoft.
Yeah.
We already went over the Game of the Year awards.
Xbox is trash. All right.
Oh,
Fight. Those are fighting words right there. The controllers are just so
Listen,
much more
bro.
comfortable.
Damn, Blaine. Personally, I want to let
But
that
you ain't-
slide.
But I
I'm
mean,
not-
if your games
I'm
are
not letting this slide.
Sony's. I mean, if
What
your
do
games
you
aren't
mean,
Sony,
bruh?
it don't
What do you
matter how
mean?
good
What do
your
you
controllers
mean?
do.
What do you
The game's
mean?
gotta be good,
I-
my guy.
Okay, Sony decided to buy fucking almost every Marvel rights. Whoop-de-doo-doo-doo. Alright? Fuck Sony.
I'm just saying. All right.
Alright, bruh. Because, like, what I heard is PlayStation's not crosswords compatible. Only for the
That's tough.
PS4 and the PS5 they are. But I could play original Xbox games. Can you play PS1 games? I didn't fucking think so.
We got PlayStation Plus. They allow us to do it there. I get some games on there, you know. I ain't gonna say all, but I get a lot of games on
Let's
there.
see. Like, oh, you got God of War and all that, but I got fucking Halo. New ones are trash, but the original Halos are gas. Microsoft just bought the rights to Activision, so fuck off. Might not see no more Call of Duties.
We both know that's not true.
Oh God, bro! Microsoft is selling their game. Well, not selling the rights to their games. The PlayStation couldn't play them.
Bro, we're probably getting Halo. I see it.
Yeah, they're gonna focus. They're gonna focus on.
These.
I see. They're just more focused on being a game developer.
It's a good thing, but it's kind of. I mean, it's bad for people that care about it. But like, I feel
honestly, I don't really care. Cause like, cool, I guess.
Yeah.
But like, Xbox had their games. PlayStation had theirs. Doesn't really matter to me. Cause like, I have a PlayStation 4 that I use to play PlayStation only games.
Now it's gonna be on both locations, or one location.
Yeah. Cause Sony's stingy as fuck, bruh.
Yeah, sure.
What are they stingy
They're like-
about?
Their games, they're just stingy.
I think it's like pretty expensive to run like backwards compatibility. That's why they.
No, it's not even that.
hiding it.
Because Xbox does it. But my thing is with them being stingy is for the longest Sony didn't want to do cross-play compatibility. So it was only like Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and PC for a hot minute. And then Xbox is like giving game rights to PlayStation, selling game rights to PlayStation. But PlayStation's most likely not going to do that because they're stingy as fuck when it comes to stuff like that.
I mean, I do like the idea of like exclusive games on each console. It gives people to come back to consoles.
I mean, it allowed competition, but now, I mean, Sony doesn't have to compete with Xbox anymore.
Yeah.
Like, Nintendo doesn't care. And there's not going to be, odds are high, nothing's going to be competing with Sony. So, like, they can kind of just do whatever now. We'll probably just get a lot of gimmicky stuff and not stuff that actually boost. Well, I guess they're kind of competing with PC, but PC kind of has to couch out a console to some degree, so. You get a lot of. I want to go with the word higher quality, but I want to say consistency. Games.
Like if it wasn't for like Pokemon, Mario, Super Smash Bros, I would never come back to I'll never get another Nintendo.
I'm getting a call. I'll be right back.
Alright, no worries. Like if I would never get another Nintendo again if they were on other platforms. I'd get it for PC or I'd get it for PlayStation. So like it's a good idea to keep some games. So like else.
If they're going the developer route, they're still gonna get. I guess. I mean, they're getting money. It's just like. I mean, in a way, it's a good business decision. I'll take it from that point of view. It's a good business decision because you can get like a lot more revenue from that, and they can kind of recoup their losses. Because I don't know about you, but like the Xbox, I'm not gonna say it didn't do well at all, but like the winner was certainly the PS5. Like everyone knows that. It was shoot. Matter of fact, even when people were like mass what's the word I'm looking for? Even when people were trying to overprice selling to people, PlayStation 5s were selling like hotcakes while Xboxes were still. I saw an Xbox in the shops when I was hearing about the scalpers. So like it's kind of they're probably trying to recoup their losses. And in a way it makes sense.
I think even before that, I think like PS4 and Xbox, whatever Xbox was like competing with PS4, I feel like Xbox was, or the PS4 was like more highly sought out at the time.
It was. I think it was like Xbox One back then. Yeah, it was. No, was it? Was it one?
Pretty sure it was.
And because their thing is like always switching up something else. So I don't know. But yeah, I wasn't gonna get it. The only thing I cared about was like Halo. I mean, yeah, Darkseid came out, but I could just get a PC for that. So I was just like, I'd rather just get a PC if I want to play Darkseid or some of the Xbox games. And shoot, it would still be smarter to go to PC anyway because of the amount of games on PC itself versus getting Xbox. And everything goes to PC anyway. We had something to talk about. I had it earlier, but I completely forgot about it. It's not Big Three. It's not. Is Naruto considered? Did you want to do that for nerding out? Is that what you said?
Yeah, those were nerding out topics. I mean, well, that might be a subject.
Because that's. I mean, like, I think Blaine's.
I heard Naruto.
I think we were discussing, like, is Naruto like actually about ninjas?
All right, let me break it down. The only ninja in that show is actually Rock Lee. The other ones are ninja with like wizards. They're wizards, but that's not the point. The point is, it dope as hell.
I mean, like, even Rock Lee is not really a ninja. A ninja is like stealthy, hiding in the shadows. Kill you when you're not expecting it, at least expecting it.
It all depends. So
Rock Lee is loud and proud, bro. He's like,
they use this like,
see me roar, I'm the best. I'm gonna beat you with my fists.
So they use this like ninja, but they're just all normal ass warriors. Like Ninja was saying, fucking last podcast we were all in. The only people you could really say are ninjas are the Anbu. Black Ops, but to a certain extent, you could really say Shino.
Mm-hmm.
The bug guy.
Yeah, the bug dude. Yeah, Shino. So like the only point where you can say that is because they're Black Ops. They're special people and all that. But like Ninja, that's just basically saying soldier. That's all it is. That's their forms of soldier. Why did he put it as that? Why did Kishimoto put it as that? I don't know, but it cool. And the nigga could do shadow clones. Right?
We're gonna gloss over one of those.
Yep. We are. we are.
Yeah.
That's why with me.
It's cool, but it's definitely not ninja like.
Yeah, it's to a certain extent because like you have certain missions to where they're stealthy and stuff like that. It's just Naruto ain't one of them. Kakashi's been on those missions. Kakashi was a captain in the Black Ops Black Ops. So really, it's just you have your Hokage and your normal people, and then soldiers or whatever considered ninja. That is basically just, hey, we get paid to do these things, but also I'm gonna protect you because I wear our village insignia on my head. So yeah, so I'm not gonna say it's full-blood ninja like Gabimaru or anything like that, but to a certain extent, in certain circumstances, they are. But
the thing is, they're just too well known.
Yeah, they're too like Kakashi, the copy ninja. So we had Minato flee on sight, Shisui flee on sight, Kakashi glaze on sight.
The amount of glaze. The amount of
Yeah.
glazing Kakashi gets is crazy.
Yeah. Have you ever met this dude, Kakashi Sensei? Not a day in my life.
I don't understand it. I've only been seeing like the glazing from like Hunter. Like I haven't seen
A
too
lot
much
of-
glazing besides that.
Oh, what we mean, like, in the show, everyone knows Kakashi.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
In the show, they glaze Kakashi. It's, Kakashi of the Hidden Leaf, Kakashi of the Sharingan, Kakashi that knows over 1,000 jutsu, Kakashi the Copy Ninja, fucking,
But like I remember Zabuza knows who he is. I don't really remember anyone else who knows who Kakashi is. I remember Granny Chio mistook him for like his father, I believe.
yeah, the White Fang.
Those are the only two I remember that recognize Kakashi. If you count Granny Chio's recognize Kakashi.
No, a lot of people are like, that's Kakashi.
You know, the crazy part is though, even if we were to say like we knew like a special ninja, if they were like, okay, the city knows them to some degree, but like the average person on another city doesn't know anything about this guy, or at least knows of the legends, that would have been fine because legends in themselves allow you to play into the idea of fear, like the fear run on site, retreat on site kind of thing. Legitimately, that kind of thing works. But like, a lot of them aren't even that. Like Naruto should literally be retreat on site every time, and yet we never
for
see
sure. He should have
We
been free
never
on
see it.
site since he was a kid. Since he's in Cherokee, but he also should have been free on site after he defeated Pain or after he saved Gaara. He should have been free on site after he stopped the 4th Great Ninja War. Man should have been flea on site for a minute.
So like, there's not enough flea on site people, and then like, everyone knows who you are. I mean, I guess the Hokage should be there, and if you were in an alliance, odds are high you all have seen this guy do something. I could kind of get behind that. But there's a time there wasn't even really an alliance. I mean, I guess you could say there's peace, but I wouldn't outright call it a full-on alliance. So the idea that everyone knew about every one of these people and they could find them quite easily is kind of crazy to me. I mean, they did some ninja-ish stuff, but in the grand scheme of things, like I said,
They weren't really ninjas.
they weren't. I'm not a fan.
Another thing,
like, So like Hunter said, Naruto was such a ninja. He wore a bright orange tracksuit. That was
so
their title.
opposite
Their
of a
title,
ninja.
yeah, their title was ninja, but like because even if you're a ninja of the Hidden Leaf, but you're tuning, joning and stuff like that. That was just their title. I'm not gonna sure they were like actually like how we consider ninjas. That's how they considered ninjas, It's like you had you had assassins in there.
Bullshit, yo.
But that's all I'm saying. All right, because like it be like that. Because we didn't get the term ninja. We didn't get the term ninja from Naruto, but we got the term Super Saiyan from Dragon Ball. So what we think of Super Saiyan, we think of Goku. But since ninjas have been around since like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and stuff like that, we just like, okay, that's their form of being a ninja. Because like they were saying, like I was saying, in Naruto they have assassins and stuff like that. So that's what they consider a ninja in that universe. Now let's say we've been known about something called Super Saiyan, and like that's not what we think it is. But that's how they say it in Dragon Ball. Could you still say that Goku is a Super Saiyan if we thought Super Saiyan was something else from way back in the day before, like from a whole different, not even from anime, from something else?
I get what you're saying.
So like that's how that world portrays ninjas, but that's not how we see ninjas because we know how ninjas actually came from in Japan. But that's its own world dimension and all stuff like that. So that's what they got to kind of think about it like that. But if they were going to say, yeah, these are ninjas, like how y'all would know ninjas would be, no. But that in like their category, that's what a ninja is. In our category, a ninja is someone stealthy who hides in the shadows, who's an assassin. That's all. Like in my opinion, a ninja is an assassin, but with blade work, not guns and stuff. It's just that's what I consider a ninja. It's like a stealthy assassin.
I get what you're saying, but like, it's just I just think it's kind of a weak argument because, like they had elements of ninja in it. Like in the first few episodes when they went on like the first mission we see them do as a canyon, they were actually being stealthy, hiding behind trees and stuff. Like, oh snap, they're being ninjas. Let's go. But then they're just saving a cat, and then they just, like they have elements of ninja in there. They have like kunai and stuff like that, but kunai are some of the most useless things in the show. Like the real thing that they use is the jutsu and all that stuff. And like with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they actually have like ninja weapons and like use karate moves and stuff like that. Like, of course, it's like a kid like concept. Like when we thought of like ninjas as when we were kids, it's like karate and weapons and stuff. And like One Piece is about pirates. They're actually sailing the seas and stuff. Like if they were if they were pirates and they're just some worms digging in the sand and that's their version of pirates, be like, fuck no, this ain't about pirates, yo.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Also, if that would be the fact, then Luffy's technically not a pirate, because like he just wants to be king of the pirates. But how we always saw pirates, I know Hunter's gonna argue because he did, blah blah blah. They always, fucking looted and stuff like that to survive. Luffy and them never done that. They always bought what they needed to, or was given what they needed. They never actually like went head to head and stuff like that. They always fought low key, kind of off their ship. They never fought ship to ship like that.
But in One Piece, like he states, like in One Piece, Luffy states that like not all pirates are like that. So he's like the good pirate that doesn't loot and stuff like that. Like,
that's what Luffy is.
Yeah, so in Naruto,
like
they never state anything about like, oh yeah, we're these kind of ninjas, or
but
like that.
How I was saying, like I get where you're coming from. They're not ninja. Like from our perspective, they're not ninja, but from their perspective, they're ninja.
It's kind of the same thing as like I think I said this before. Like zombies are not like called zombies in like most worlds.
Because we don't know exactly like how zombies are, blah blah blah.
Yeah, but like if you were to call them zombies, everyone's gonna think to shoot the head. I mean, like they're human bodies, so we should do that anyway. But like you notice, they never do.
Yeah,
so it's kind of similar in that way.
Yeah, it's like for us, they're not ninjas, but to them, that's what a ninja is. To us, a ninja is stealthy, kill in the shadows, hide in the shadows. To us, like to them, ninjas are someone who can use jutsu, tuning. It's like what they do. Like that's their ninja missions and stuff like that. But to be technical, the real ninjas are the Anbu Black Ops to a certain extent, because I've seen them not do such ninja things, but they're ninjas.
What create?
I wish they would have just been more. I wish they would have been just more like actually useful, because having to rely on Naruto too much was a problem.
Yeah, dude. And, like when
I wouldn't have had a problem with Naruto. Like, here's the thing: I don't have a problem necessarily with them using jutsus, but like we said about Gabimaru, it wasn't like, okay, I'm just throwing jutsus around. I'm going to actually plan this out, and if I need to, I will throw a jutsu out. Like that's how Gabimaru was, and I said I like that, and the reason I like that is that he's not showing you his whole toolkit. You literally have to make him go there, and that would have been fine.
Yeah. No, like I completely they're not ninja, but in their world they're ninjas. So that's how kind of to us they're not ninja, but to them they're ninja. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like my opinion, they're not ninja. But if you would ask Naruto, you're gonna say, yeah, I'm a fucking ninja. Wanna fight about it? And then I'm gonna say no. Yeah, then I'm gonna say no because I know that I know 12-year-old Naruto's gonna whoop my ass.
All right, because all he has to do is
He'll hit by
just
1,000 Shadow Clone.
yeah, like all he has to do is pull out 5 of them. Which like another thing, Naruto is one of the best hand-to-hand combat users because he trained with Jiraiya, which was the best out of the 3 Sannin in hand-to-hand combat. So the man can fucking throw hands. Alright? And I don't want to be on the receiving side of those hands. So if he says he a ninja, he a fucking ninja.
You're
Yeah,
gonna see
if
some
he says-
hands from Secret Code Sauce.
If he
It's
say
already
he a
about,
ninja,
like,
he a ninja.
90. He's already got like 90 to go through. Like, I mean, I'm just saying. It's pretty much over for that dude.
I just remember when Hunter was over at your house. I was like, "Give me a sec."
I was over at his house. I was at his
Yeah,
house.
yeah, you were over at his house, and like Hunter was like, "Give me a sec," and I just hear like Blaine just cracking up, and I just hear, and then Hunter hops back on the mic. I just punched him in the stomach.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm gonna create a wizard anime, and they're not gonna use no magic whatsoever, but they're gonna call themselves wizards, but they're gonna use swords, and nothing but swords, no magic, no superpowers, nothing. They're just super fast at best.
We're talking about Black Clover?
Nope.
No, Black
They use
Clover
magic.
uses
They use magic. They're using swords.
Right there.
Swords. They're fast. They're not using magic at all. No fire spells, nothing. And they're
Okay.
wizards in anime.
And they think they're wizards. That's their name.
Yeah.
To us, they're not wizards, but to them, they're fucking wizards. All right.
That's stupid. Why are you going with this idea?
like, I'm not saying it's the best idea. I'm not saying it makes sense. I'm just saying, in reality, that's how it is. Now, if we didn't hear any term of ninja from anything else, and it just came from them, hell yeah, they're ninja. That's how we would see ninja. But in their world, that's a ninja. In our world, it's not a ninja. Okay, if our world, that's not a wizard to what you're gonna make, but in their world, they're wizards. To them, they're wizards. To us, they're not wizards. Like, we gotta think of it both ways. If
I
you
hear what
want
you're saying. It's
Someone to
just
throw
dumb.
straight hands, but their like not alias, but their like name be like, we're wizards. Cool for you, dude. You're fucking wrong, but cool for you. Kishimoto's fucking wrong, alright? But to them, they're ninja. To me, they're not fucking ninja.
If they didn't start out with them being so ninja stealthy, like, and then just start becoming Super Saiyans and shit, alright, like, they just
I completely get what you're saying. Like, it's fucking, they're not ninja, but to them they are. Like, that's how their world perceives a ninja. To me, it's dumb. Like, they could have been just called warriors. They're like, I'm a warrior of the hidden leaf, not I'm a ninja of the hidden leaf. Like, yeah, honestly, I think warrior sounds better.
Seven Ninja.
Like-
What's your opinion on their shameful display of what ninjas are in that world?
Well, they're trash. I like Naruto the show. Probably never watch it again. But they're trashy ninjas. I don't know. I like Shino. I like Shino a lot. I like the I
Shino
like
the
the
goat.
Alpha Black outfit. They weren't trash. Legitimately, if Shino was the main character, the majority of that show would not have happened. I'm a firm believer of that. So, Shino's the goat, and they're not ninjas. That's how I feel about it. And yes, Blaine, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
They're
I
not
understand what
ninjas.
you're saying, too.
I will like straight up say they're not fucking ninjas. But if Naruto says he a ninja, and let's say the nigga was real, and he could do what he can do, that nigga a ninja.
He ain't a ninja. I don't care
Alright.
what he says.
He's trash. So
So you gonna take
it is
take hands.
fuck.
You gonna take hands from straight Naruto.
Yeah.
I'm
You
not.
gonna throw hands.
I'll be getting my face beaten. You're not a ninja. You're
not
a ninja.
All right. For the
That would be
outro
fun.
question, as it is in for me, We should. Okay. What new anime are you watching that is not the movie we're watching that's starting out?
Alright. Yeah, I guess it is that time. Alright, plug socials, announcements, and outro question. Favorite part of the podcast, actually. I don't know why Black Myth Wukong not playing. See, I got the Linktree /Squaw Rush. Check that out if you want to follow my other platforms. I got the Buy Me a Coffee account if there's no donate button on whatever platform you're watching on. I got the reverse Nuzlocke with the homie DT Dub, so that's pretty fun. So check out those videos if you haven't. I posted the first fight on who advances to the next character on YouTube and Rumble, so check those out. Let's see what else.
Dubs, you're gonna lose.
Oh, I want to take that if I were you, DT Dub.
You're gonna lose, Dubs.
See what else. How's that? Alright, let's see. Other than that, favorite part of the podcast. I did like talking about the ninja part. That was pretty fun. Anime I am starting. I started watching Blue Lock season 2 again. I need to watch Dan to Dan. That's one. Windbreakers I need to watch for sure. Thanks, Charm City. It was pretty fun. Other than that, that's pretty much it on my end. Alright, take it away. Whoever wants to go next.
Blaine, it's you.
I'm Blaine. You can follow me on Instagram at Blaine37, BLAYNE37. There's a link tree there that'll take you to my Snapchat and Twitch. I'm rarely on Twitch because I forget about it. I'm always on Snapchat. So if you want to fucking talk to me about how I was wrong in something, I will completely and utterly argue with you for the fucking hell of it because I don't care. Alright? My favorite thing about this podcast was everything's written better than Hunter's book, basically.
Oh wow, he did it again. Oh wow.
Nah, I'm kidding. He's a really good. I'm not gonna say really good author. I've never read it. Fuck.
Wow. Oh my god.
But what he has told me, it low-key sounds good. When he publishes it, give it a read. Or Ninja will personally show up your house being a ninja and beat you with a certain book that has been published. My favorite, yeah, not my favorite new anime that I'm currently watching. That's not that movie. I'm fully caught up on Danadan, so that, and started rewatching Tokyo Ghoul, with kind of just as background noise. I'm not really watching anything new at the moment, other than Dandadan, but I'm fully caught up on it. Take it away, Ninja. We've been waiting.
Alrighty. Please save the best for last, you know. It's me. 7ninja7. You can find me on Game Jolt, MeWe, and Rumble, which will lead you back to my Rumble channel. Outside of that, anime that we were watching recently, because I don't think I have anything besides we doing more Motorfest today or tomorrow. Is Helpful Fox Senku-san. Yeah, it's about a overworked worker from a black company. A deity sends down a anthropomorphic fox, to help him ease his depressing state, so that he'll be because basically he'll die if he stays this way for too long. So that's what her job is, to bring him back to life.
Right on. Well, that was Senzu Talks podcast, everyone.
Oh, wait.
What's up?
Hold on. my favorite part of the podcast. We have seen a new side of Lane today. This is crazy. I've never seen such bravery out of this man.
I swear, I was like, Hunter, when did you get in here? I thought you couldn't make it.
So I gotta make sure I have Cold Sauce watch this episode and see what we've seen today. Regardless, guys, thank you for being here. Chat, thank you for being here. Remember to subscribe. Remember to become followers. Join everybody's coffee accounts. And take it away, Skull.
Thank you, everyone. That was the Senzu Talks podcast. Thank the viewers. Thank the panel for being here. It was a lit one. Hope you guys had as much fun as we did. I'll catch you for Sunday's Nerding Out. Peace out, everyone.
Yeah, he's gonna die. It's over for you.
No, it's not.